What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Elite Encounters and our complete playthrough of Paizo's Bloodlord's Adventure Path for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. I'd like to give a special welcome back to the Elite. That's everybody out there right now that is following and subscribing to our content, whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube. We are simulcasting live on YouTube in 4K along with Twitch. So if you're on Twitch right now and you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube right now, be sure to hit subscribe. Both of those are free for you, but they help us bring this material out to more and more audience, which is exactly what we're trying to do here. Let's see here. While you're there, be sure to check out the website elite-encounters.com for information about cast and crew, information about upcoming shows, and also links to our social media and Patreon page. If you'd like to give us a little financial support, check out the Patreon with 4 tiers, 3 of those providing physical rewards as a thank you to helping support the channel and help bringing more and more stuff to Elite Encounters, whether it's tech or minis or, you know, Jenny needs more dice. I don't know.
We always need more dice.
Yeah, we all need more dice.
Jenny looks like she needs someone at a table over there.
Yeah, it's a little lonely tonight, and we'll get to that. Jacob's not here tonight, so
lopsided.
I'll be hopping behind the.
Ooh, you're playing Mert.
I'm going to be playing Mert. I'm going to do my best to not get Mert killed. Mert does that on his own, though, to be honest. But I'll do my best to keep him alive and keep Mert out of the dirt. And to do that, you're going to need some skull bones.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Good segue.
Need those.
Speaking of skull bones, so for those of you who are new, skull bones are our token system that we use for the hero points here at Elite Encounter. So hero points are a system within Pathfinder 2nd Edition that allow a player to re-roll a d20 roll if they don't like it. Or they could force me to re-roll a d20 roll if they don't like it, which happened to me last time. Or you can spend all your skull bones that you've earned up to that point to make a heroic recovery and avoid dying outright, which we did a lot of a couple episodes ago. We're taking a breather now. Things are a little bit more under control for the most part. And here you go. We'll just give that to you. And I'll keep this extra one here for Jacob because he'll need it. So I'll hold on to Jacob's skull bone. He does, in fact, have one. I'm not going to short him one just because he's not here. Jacob. Speaking of keeping things under control, let's talk about actually, because I do have a couple things, and I think Jenny knew this was coming. So this kind of came up last time where you tried to cast a spell, and you were struck by a reactive strike. Remember that?
Yes.
And I said, whoops, there goes your spell. Sorry, Charlie. I was wrong. Okay? So when we look at disrupting actions, if an action is disrupted, you lose the actions and it's over, right? Mm-hmm. But to specifically disrupt the action of casting a spell, okay, there are a number of things that can do that. And if you are disrupted while casting a spell, you lose the spell. And you spend the actions casting it, but you don't get the effect. So we were right there. The specific part we got wrong was that you were disrupted by a reactive strike. Okay, so we were looking up the rules for disrupting actions. We should have looked at, or I should have looked at, let's be fair, I should have looked at the reactive strike reaction, which specifically says, if I strike out at you because you're doing a manipulate action as part of casting a spell, I only disrupt the spell on a, do you know?
I would say a crit.
A critical hit. Right.
Oh, okay.
So you were not, unfortunately, critically hit. You were just hit, so you wouldn't have disrupted the spell. So I would have maybe taken that, 2-3 points of damage you would have done. But anyway.
You're so funny. I believe it was ink shot, which is 2d6 poison.
Uh-huh.
And then this is where he's going to tell you that the thing's magically immune to poison.
It's a statue.
It would have taken no damage.
So it's a kind of a moot point anyway, but going forward, that is something to remember, right? Is you're still safe to cast in melee if you want to take that chance, and if you do get hit by a reactive strike, you'll take some damage, and you still get the spell off as long as it's not a crit. So keep me honest on those, because I got a feeling that you're going to be casting a lot of spells in melee range and taking that risk. Am I right?
I mean, if they come up on me like that, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, can't she at least take the dazzle? Because she does have sight.
If I'm immune to the effect, I'm immune to the element.
No.
So it's a nice try.
Nice wheeling and dealing over here, though.
We're not... I messed up. We're going to go forward from there. Okay. Which is always how it's going to be on them, actually. Is
sure.
I'm going to be the one probably messing up. But Yeah, such is the life of the GM. Okay, the other thing that we asked was, can you react to a reaction? And technically, yeah, as long as the trigger is met of your specific reaction. So Joseph, you asked, can you do a retributive strike against someone who did a reactive strike against your ally? And the answer is yes. And like, Jacob joked around and said, can you chain reactions? And yes, as long as the triggers are met, you can react to reactions.
While we're here, I have an actually for myself.
Oh no.
And
okay, well it's not on my notes.
Retributive strike, I also have nimble reprisal, which increases the range to 5 feet. Well, I can 5-foot step, but last episode I moved 10 feet. I can't move 10 feet. I can move 5 feet. That's on me. So
Yeah.
if we're keeping us honest, keep me honest with that too. I shouldn't have done that.
That's partly on me too, because it does say if your target's within 10 feet, which makes it sound like you can move the 10 feet.
Yeah.
But it's within, if they're 10 feet, which means a square and a square.
Yeah.
Which means you can step into that empty square between you and then strike.
Because without
It's
nimble
wonky
reprisal,
wording.
Yeah, that's strange. Yeah.
Without nimble reprisal, I would have to be adjacent to the enemy that's attacking an ally. But with nimble reprisal, it lets me step as a free action, as part of the retributive strike.
Yeah.
Very cool though.
Yeah. So you technically can strike someone 10 feet away. You just have to step up to make them 5 feet away and hit them, essentially. Yeah. Yep. That's Pathfinder. Okay. Speaking of Pathfinder,
That's so weird. That wording is so weird.
it is like, yeah, it's
Why is-
not a
and it's
movement
like-
of 10 feet.
Yeah, and it's like, why is it worded that way? It's so weird. Yeah.
But they are technically 10 feet away from
Yeah.
you.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so last time we played, you guys had arrived in Sallow Shore and spent some time asking around in the fish market about some of the major players in town, and found out that there were in fact people connected to some of the greater factions in town, and you decided to kind of follow up on that. But first you wanted to find a nice place to rest. During this process, Lysander and Ophelia obtained a star chart from the captain of the Mermaid Song, a ship they found docked in port that evening. There was some back and forth with the crew on that, but you managed to procure your star chart. During that time, Alara, Mert, and Amon also learned several facts about Gishkar, who was the Export Guild representative here at the Custom House, and Tobias Highridge, who is a vampire member of the Tax Collectors Union that lives in a manor high up on the cliffside, looking kind of down on the town proper. After all that, the party met back at the Fishmonger's for a night of rest and meager dinner. The Fishmonger run by old Maeve and her grandchildren as her hotel staff, I guess. The next morning, they consulted the stars and made their preparations. They headed out to the custom office and met with Gishkar. Amon made his way to the front door, the front of the line and into the office. Basically lied his way into the office and secured a meeting with Gishkar. Well, we all saw what happened. He's a liar.
I love lying. What can I say?
Yeah, clearly.
As long as the skills support it.
Gishkar did meet with them, and then he was confronted with evidence that Sani was in fact shipping alchemical substances out of Sallow Shore and into Sallow Shore, and avoiding really expensive tariffs, which really set our Aruxi companion, our Aruxi friend off. He was irate. He explained that in exchange for recovering Sani's records from the temple that is under the ocean, he will offer the party 150 gold as payment, because there has clearly been a lot of money that has been denied the crown because of this deception. The group then decided to head to High Ridge Manor and met with Tobias High Ridge. He is a vampire in league with Tax Collectors Union. You were escorted to a garden to await the meeting, and Lysander spent some time getting a vision from a fountain that was basically a fountain of blood. After that vision cleared, the succubus statue in the fountain came to life and attacked as a hand appeared in the window above you and said something to the effect like, "Now we'll see if you're, really worthwhile," or something along those lines, and retreated back into the darkness of the home before the sunlight can do any more damage to it. And as the battle ensued, a strange plant join the fray as the battle raged on in the garden, and that's where we're going to pick up, right in encounter mode, right in battle, right in the middle of round 3. The planet just came out of the shrubbery and attacked Mert, and so that's where we'll pick up. So I'll get my handy initiative tracker. I know exactly where everyone's at. And here we go with the combat. So the plan had just come out and attacked Mert, so that means it is Lysander's turn.
Great. So we're going to start off with one action. We're going to command Remy. Remy is going to slide into that 5-foot square to be flanking with Amon, making our statue friend off guard.
Okay.
And I use friend loosely, right? So we
Right.
we don't proclaim that to be
No,
the
we
case.
certainly know that this is not a friend.
Right. So he's going to try and hit that statue.
It's a clay golem from Tian Chop.
Yeah.
Knows Kung Fu.
20.
20 to hit the statue off guard.
Yeah, off guard.
It does not hit.
Okay. Great. So Remy will remain there, so that thing remains off guard. And then I will... that plant thing, did it? Based on the distance I see on the map, it obviously has some kind of reach because it was able to hit Mert from...
It hit Mert from 10 feet away.
Yeah, I don't like any of that. So I'm going to move onto the other side of Alara. I have 25 feet, so...
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and then I'm going to cast Protect Companion on Remy,
Okay. All right.
which gives him a +1 to his AC, and I have Life Block as a reaction.
All right. He's going to need it. That brings us to Amon. It's your turn.
Okay, I distinctly remember that I did not have my machete drawn,
That's correct.
so I am going to draw my machete.
Okay. Sounds like a manipulate action.
It sure does.
But I've already taken my reaction this round, so you're free to draw your weapon, sir.
Okay, I draw it. I'm going to take a swing.
Okay.
Get there.
On Remington?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, on the statue in front of me. See?
Okay, fair enough.
That is a 29 to hit.
29
Yes.
does hit.
Let's go.
9 points of damage. And then
9 points of damage, okay?
9, and I'm going to end my turn by raising my shield.
Okay.
Good job.
Sounds
Good
good.
job.
That brings us to that statue who is not pleased by that damage it just took. Give me just a second.
Now loading. Please stay on the line. Your call is very important to us.
Is it fine? I just
Yeah.
realized I didn't have my pens. Like, what kind of GM doesn't even have his pens out?
That's okay.
Okay. It helps me keep track of how many hit points damage you've done. So
I mean, that's
you
that's
want
true.
them
I
to
suppose.
be out,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So this statue, as we established last time, is not dumb, so it's not going to stay being flanked. So I'm going to step here.
That's good. I mean, the whole idea here is get it to use its action economy, not blasting somebody in the face.
That certainly is an effective strategy. And now it's going to bear its claws at Amon. Here we go.
Oh, it's not just going to willingly chase down Ophelia.
No,
fuck
Ophelia's
up.
not really bothering it anymore. Amon, this is a 35 to hit you.
Oh,
That's a great.
I'm assuming it is.
Oh my God.
Okay. So,
ouch!
not a card because it's not a natural 20.
It's 10 or greater, or is it greater than 10?
It's 10 over your AC. So your AC is what now?
25 rating. So it would.
Yeah, so that is a critical hit. Yep. You boy, here we go.
Is your boy indeed? Can you retributive strike yourself? I consider myself an ally
Boy,
when I
this
get hit.
Right?
It's gonna hurt. Well, this is 28
Oh!
points of
8
damage.
points damage. Okay.
Shield.
Okay.
Let the cheating commence.
And then you see it basically cross its arms in front of itself, like it's shielding itself from blows.
I'm going to shield block that as a reaction. And
Shield block, my shield block?
no. The crit, the
Crit.
28. So I'm
Okay.
gonna take 20 points of damage,
Uh-huh.
and then my shield absorbs 8, and then takes 8.
Takes 20.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yep. So does that break your shield?
No.
Damn it. Okay. I mean, good. That's good. I don't want to break your shield. Okay. That's it for the statue. That brings us to Mert. And as I said, I'll be behind the wheel for Mert. Mert has a new threat that has come out to assault him and his friends, so I think he's going to focus his attention on that. Now, he had empowered his fists last time with the spirit energy from his raging ability, but he has a pretty good idea that fists probably aren't going to be a big deal against this plant. So instead, he's going to spend an action to draw out his bastard sword. And then he is going to swing said bastard sword on this creature. Okay, so first strike, here we go. Okay, that is going to be a critical hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a 28 to hit the plant. That is definitely a critical hit.
Okay.
And Mert's sword does 2d12 plus 4. So we're going to roll a lot of dice over
Yeah,
here.
let's go. Let's go.
So here's a couple d12s. Oh, okay. 30 points of damage to this plant, and when this blade digs into the plant, it seems like it does quite a bit more.
Oh my gosh. Mert MVP.
Yes. So,
Yeah. Jacob, we love you very much, but Patrick seems to have you well under control.
you don't even have to be here.
That is
No,
not
please
true.
don't do this to me. It's hard enough.
Yeah. I trust me. I
How many
understand.
actuallys am I going to have?
I
to
understand
play Mert?
completely. Well, I will say, to be fair, right? Just based on the map, he is going to need to move to
Yeah,
hit him.
Yeah, draw, step, swing. You
Yeah.
are correct.
I just didn't want you to like inadvertently draw another, swing again
Swing
and do
again
extra
and-
damage to your bad guy when he couldn't do that.
No, you definitely would have to move into range. I think drawing the weapon outside of range is the smart thing
Oh,
to do.
for sure. Don't get punched in the face.
And that brings us to the top of round 4.
Now, I guess I have a question then.
Uh-huh.
Unlike the other system that people play, if this thing threatens 10 feet, does it not? If he does an interact action, does he not?
It still would if it
Oh,
happened.
okay. So I've never run into a thing that had a range that could potentially have that. I just logged it away now. Interesting.
If
Okay.
it threatens all of that area
Yeah.
and you do any kind of action that would trigger a
You get
reaction,
punched in the face.
They can certainly take advantage of that.
Love it.
It doesn't have to be adjacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duly
yeah,
noted.
So if you're fighting giants, etc., keep that in mind. Not that there's a lot of giants, and
There could be undead giants.
there very well could be. We'll just have
I
to
have
see.
a statue. I have a mini of one. He stands about yay tall.
An undead giant?
Yes.
Oh, that's. Shut up.
Yeah, they giants are brutal. Oh, okay.
I guess he wouldn't be a mini.
He's a maxi.
Giant.
Yeah.
Round 4, Ophelia.
Oh, here we go.
So Ophelia's over there. Okay. It's Monday, man.
I am going to, since the succubus statue thing has its back to me, I'm going to hit it with phase bolt.
Oh, okay. Phase bolt away.
That is a 25,
25.
and this reduces the bonus,
If it has
AC
cover.
bonus.
It would reduce cover bonus. However, it does not reduce the
Or
bonus
shield.
from raising a shield.
It does actually, such as from a shield or cover.
What?
Shut up. I'm reading
Now
that
you're
right
just
now.
making
Hold on.
stuff up.
Phase bolt, you say?
Yes. If the target has any circumstance bonus to AC, such as from a shield or cover, reduce that bonus by 2 for this attack.
Well, dang it all to heck. What did you roll?
A 25.
25.
That's a hit.
Phase bolt is now moved up in my list of priority.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Damn.
All right.
I need another D4.
And phase bolt is just piercing damage, correct? There's no
Correct.
like energy type or anything like that.
There's no one
No.
over there to share with. I'm sorry.
I noticed.
Oh, it says right here, immune to phase bolt.
Yes. Just why is that fun? That's funny. Why is that written in
All my
handwriting?
monsters are immune to, like, there's just a piece of tape on my laptop screen.
You just pick it up and put it on the machine. Look at this. Immune to phase bolt. What's some shit?
How much damage did you get?
14.
14. Okay.
God dang.
Wow. That's, yeah, I'm going to have to pick that up for my PFS wizard. Okay.
Yeah.
Good job.
It's a
Actually,
cantrip.
next week is we're
Yeah.
retconning out phase bolt.
Yeah. Yeah. And this version of Galarian.
it is common. You can fuck off.
Galariana. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I don't know. But great. No, that's great.
That's so.
Do you have
so
you have
good.
one action left though?
I'm gonna move. Oh no, wait. I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna draw my cold iron mace,
Okay.
Morning Star.
Yep. The weapon that gets you into trouble every time. Alara.
That's not.
All right. Alara is going to cast Daze.
Oh.
Okay. And we went over this last time. Daze does not have the mental trait, correct?
No, it does have the mental.
It does have the mental
It does
trait.
have the mental trait.
And
That's why I did. That's
Are you
why I
sure?
liked it last time.
Yes. Okay. That's right. You did use it last time. This thing you have determined is not immune to mental.
Yes.
So you cast Daze.
Yep.
That means I get a saving throw, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct. You will save.
A will save. Okay, not a fort save? Are you sure? Can I do it?
no.
Did you take a fort save?
no,
No.
that's a hard pass.
All right, fair enough. How about a 17?
That does not pass.
I know.
Sounds like a bad day.
All right. Okay. Oh, actually, question here. Okay, cantrips and heightening. Actually, I'm trying to figure out the way it's in here as well, because it's like heighten +2 is an extra d6, but then it says it's already auto heighten.
Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, so cantrips auto heighten, meaning you don't have to like put a heightened
Okay.
cantrip into a different spell rank slot.
Right. So if you look, you're doing 2d6,
Yep.
and you see that green, the green number there.
Ah, okay,
That
okay.
number will change as you.
Okay,
as you
so I don't need to
progress
do
in level.
anything,
No,
it does it
it'll
on its own.
It's
automatically do it for you.
automatically. So now that
Gotcha.
you're level 5, you will technically get that heightened 2 because it's now a cantrip
Sweet.
3.
All right. All right. 2d6 then. Come
Yep.
on. 7.
7 damage. And is there a rider effect to that? Like, is there and also things are
I
concealed
think
or something?
only if you
Critically fail.
with a basic will save. The target you didn't critically fail.
Okay.
You would also be stunned if you critically failed.
Ooh, that would
That would've sucked.
Completely suck.
Not for us.
Oh, I mean that's true.
Yeah. I'm rooting for you guys, really. Okay, so that's 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just kind of want to get to the other side. That's Lysander.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, I want to get maybe the other side. Yeah, I don't want to go all the way over.
We're playing hopscotch. I
He'll
see.
leapfrog.
Oh, I don't know. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to get you closer to where the other plant's going to come out.
Yeah, where the other shrub's going to come attack.
More shrubbery.
Okay.
Hate it.
Which brings us to said shrubbery, who has taken a grievous wound from Mert. So it is going to lay into Mert. Oh boy, here we go. Mert's already been hurt pretty bad, I will say. Okay, so this is
I
going
had
to...
I had forgotten that.
Yeah.
But that's
So
okay.
This is going to lash out with one of its vines
Yep.
and miss
Oh!
terribly.
Yes. Okay.
How terrible.
Oh darn.
Worse than I would like.
Okay.
And
Is it
we'll try
bad?
it again.
Bad enough that we would like?
I mean, it's always bad enough that we would like if he's missing.
That.
No. No.
Come on, Mert. What's your AC? Okay. I miss again.
Hey!
So,
I love that.
Me too.
I'm gonna like a reactive laugh.
Yeah.
All our characters start laughing.
That's
do
almost
that.
that's almost bullying.
That's-
You're gonna bully this poor plant back into its pot,
I mean, wouldn't that be like intimidation?
right? I know a guy.
so it's not going to be able to get off any of these cool things. So I think it's going to want to get away from Mert.
Nah, they can stay right there.
Mert and him look like fine buddies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Best is
get to where
they're
I'm-
even green together.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm not doing that because my speed is 5.
Oh. So that thing didn't exactly like come crashing out.
Yeah.
He used
love
all
that.
3 actions to get out onto the
Yeah.
field.
I mean,
It was working its way up there.
yeah. Some things are
That's
not
why it was
fast.
round 3 when it popped up.
There
It
you
was
go.
like, I'm gonna get him.
Fair,
I swear I'm gonna get him.
Why do they always put me in the corner of this place? This sucks ass.
I gotta climb out of this pot. Ugh. Okay. That's the end of
Big
this
ass pot.
Right?
giant's turn.
Oh.
Okay. Lysander.
Hey, I love that for me. We're going to move. We're going to activate. No, we're not. We're going to move Remy on the other side of the statue. Yeah. See what we're doing here? Mm-hmm. And he's going to attempt to hit that statue.
Okay.
I know he's got his shield raised and all that good stuff,
Does,
but
yep.
you know, we hope he rolls
Phase
well.
fist?
Phase fist. No, that is terrible. He rolled a 9. That is not gonna. That's not gonna make it.
That's not even
even
gonna
with
hit.
his plus 11, it still ain't gonna make it.
That's not even gonna hit Mert.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. He's not really there to hit anybody. He's there to help Amon, make
Yeah.
sure he's off guard.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm going to cast a third rank spell. I'm going to cast Spirit Link on Mert.
Okay.
Would you like me to read it?
This is a new one, so
Yeah.
if you want to read it, I would love the education.
Okay. First of all, is Mert within 30 feet of me? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think he is. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yes,
30?
he is.
Okay.
Yep. He's within 25.
All right. You form a spiritual link with another creature, taking its pain. When you cast this spell, and at the start of each of your turns, if the target is below maximum hit points, it regains 6 hit points.
Okay, got it.
And I lose that many hit points as the target is regained.
Ooh.
This is a spiritual transfer, so no effects apply that would increase the hit points that he would regain or decrease the hit points that I would lose. This transfer also ignores any temporary hit points that I have or the target has. Since this effect does not involve vitality or void, Spirit Link works even if you are or the target is undead, which is
cool.
check mark. While the duration persists, you gain no benefit from regeneration or fast healing. You can dismiss this spell whenever I want, and if I ever hit 0 hit points, the Spirit Link ends automatically.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I would hate to die because I'm taking 6 damage from my friends.
Yeah,
Yeah, so Mert will instantly gain 6 hit points,
got him.
and so as I
And you'll lose.
I will lose 6 hit points. But as the spell materializes, essentially what it looks like is as that ghostly form of Mert is there, as every round as it comes around, you just see flashes of like Lysander's hands like stitching wounds together, kind of coming out of them, kind of sealing them up as he's essentially healing a little, and then I'm wounding a little, so the wounds kind of just appear off of Mert and onto where Lysander is. So I'll take my 6 hit points.
Kind of creepy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun. Very cool.
Wow.
And dismissing that is a
Free action.
one action to dismiss.
I
or
can
free
drop
to
it at any
dismiss?
time.
Okay. Interesting.
Creepy and cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, and it ends if I drop you to 0 hit points.
correct.
Okay. All right. I've got goals. Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's a 2 action to cast it,
It sure is.
and then 1 to command Remington. So
Yep,
that
I'm done.
You're done.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Amon. It's your turn.
Yay. Okay.
So you have the off guard set up already.
Yep. I'm gonna take a swing.
Okay. My shield is still raised.
Well, yeah. Is lowering it isn't an action, right?
No, I'm just letting you know that I'm still ready.
Got the higher AC.
Oh, I thought you meant my shield. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, your shield is also still raised.
Yeah.
But he is off guard.
24 to hit.
Because I'm off guard, that is a hit.
Yay.
Yeah.
Look at that.
2d6.
Remy MVP.
11 points of damage.
Okay.
Good job.
It's taken a lot, but it is still going. It is, after all, made of stone.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and taking advantage of the position I'm in with Remy, I'm going to swing again, and that is a 12 to hit,
Okay.
and then I'll end my turn by raising my shield.
All right. Good deal. I am actually going to shield block that first swing. Now that I think about it, taking my reaction.
Wow. Gonna take your reaction and do that, eh?
Yeah, I'm going to use my
Okay,
reaction for that to
Okay.
prevent some damage to myself. So you did, looks like 11. So I'll actually just take a little less. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right, so that's all of them on. That brings us to the statue, who still has it out for Amon, because you're doing significant damage to it.
We're dancing here.
It's fine.
And actually, I got to get out of this 1E mentality, because I can just come right over here. And now, I'll swing on. Oh, come on. 23.
Nope.
You gotta say that with some more gusto. Like,
No.
nope.
Heck no, pal.
I'm not your
that's
pal,
way better.
buddy.
I'm not your pal, friend.
Okay. I will use my third action to raise my shield again.
Hey.
So I'll cross my stone arms in front
That's
of me.
my thing, dude.
I know. I like using it against you. But that brings us to Mert. Mert just stays in position here on this plant. Let's see. Would he take the time to do this? Nah. He's just gonna kill it. Right? That's what he would do. Besides, he's in a rage.
Right.
I was getting ready
Take the
to say
time
he's
to
in a
do that.
rage.
Yeah.
So,
It's my first time playing a barbarian. Give me a break.
Yeah, you can't take the time to do anything. You're kidding.
Okay, you're right. Can't
There's
do
an enemy
anything
in
with
front of
the
you.
what is it,
Swing.
the concentrate.
Concentrate
trait?
check.
Yeah. So here we go. Why can't I roll this well against you guys? It's another crit.
Hey, Mert MVP. Here we go.
Okay, so again, 2d12 plus 4. All right, so Mert brings this sword around in a broad sweep across the main trunk of this plant and slices it right in two, and it just thumps to the soil in the garden and gives a little twitch, some vine spasm, and I have dispatched.
Yeah.
oh, Mert. Go, Mert.
Now. Now you're gonna move Mert over and put that statue in off guard,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Fine. Jacob's not here, so we can do what we want.
No, I just like.
We can all
I think it's funny.
Let's all
The
collectively play.
The
Mert.
statue moved and try to get because like Remy's not gonna be able to make it over there, and so now it's like no.
So I do have a third action, and I'll use it to swing on said statue.
Get there.
Okay.
Roll that 20.
Yeah, roll that nat 20.
How about a 6? How about
That's
a,
close.
Yeah, it's on another face of the die.
It's on the die,
right? Yeah.
it's close. I mean,
So
Ish.
realistically, the 6 and the 20 can't be that far apart.
fortunately, that is a miss, and
Dang.
that brings us to the
It's
top
not
of
that
round
far
5.
I
And
know
it
it's
is
not.
Ophelia's turn.
I believe I need to move closer.
If you want to be within 30, yes.
Yes. So I'll use my first action to move closer, not terribly closer.
She says not too
Okay.
close.
Then right there,
too
right there
close.
would get you within 30.
Gonna face bolt it again.
Of course.
I mean,
If it ignores my shield,
I'm just saying.
we've all learned something
Natural
tonight.
20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20
Yes.
on a spell.
On a
On a spell. Bam, 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 bam.
Okay, so for those of you who are new, this anytime we roll a natural 20, that's going to result in a critical card. So they get to do the damaging effect of the spell. It's automatically going to.
So it was. It's a total of 31.
Let me just consult.
Sometimes the card says you don't get to double it.
Yes.
Yeah,
so.
but so no, that she's saying it's a 30 plus. It's
Oh,
31 to hit.
31 to hit.
Which definitely
Oh.
results in a crit. Now, if this was like an iterative attack, then we would double check. But
Sure,
obviously, on that first roll, that's almost always going to be a crit unless
Yeah.
you're fighting something insanely overloaded.
That you shouldn't be fighting.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
this is a spell. Okay, so under bomber spell, this is called Energy Might. If the spell deals acid, cold, electricity, or fire, or sonic, triple damage. Any other spell just does double. Because Phase Bolt is just piercing, it's just
Yeah,
double damage.
it's just magical energy.
Right. So it's
Then
none of
that's
those
just-
typed
it's
energies
not
on the
typed.
card, so it's not triple,
Correct.
but it is double.
Yeah. But it says right there with her post-it note on her character sheet, this one is special force damage.
Okay. That's right next to my note saying immune to phase bolt.
Yeah.
So,
Look at all those little D4s. They're everywhere.
That's going to be 26.
26.
ouch.
Wowza.
Okay. It's a lot of damage, but I'm still standing.
Well,
Yeah. It is, after all, a big old statue.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
still
yeah.
26 damage.
Yeah, that's
hence
Still
why I'm
a
sticking
lot of
to the
damage.
phase bolt.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's real good.
Fuck your shield and
Hey.
fuck your stone.
Okay. We don't have to be all mad about it. Okay.
I mean,
I'm not.
All right, that brings us to Alara.
All right. I'm within 60 feet still, right?
Yes.
Okay.
oh yeah.
All right. Then, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. So I'm gonna cast Daze again.
Okay. All right, so this is another will save.
It will save.
save.
Come on.
A will save. Love your will saves.
22.
Oh, you got
This is
it.
finally a success. So
Yes.
I'll take half damage.
Yep. Yep. Still take damage.
Yes.
Oh, let's see. So 8, so 4.
All right. Okay. So that, yeah.
Let's see. I'm 30 from Amon, right? Wait, who did I do?
Yes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh no, wait, I've already done it on Amon. Let's. How about Lysander? I'll give guidance.
Hey, I love that. Thank you.
All right. And that's great because it is Lysander's turn.
The Palette Princess is with me this day. Okay, so I will activate Remy's support ability, which affords him a movement. So he's going to move to make sure he's within 10 feet of the statue. He's not going to block my line of sight of the statue, but he's going to move to make sure he's within 10.
Just right there then?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
And then at the start of my turn, Merc gets 6.
Yeah.
I'll take my 6
Very cool. All right.
as I stitch up some wounds and take those wounds. And then I'm going to cast needle darts at this statue.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Ooh, probably not. That's an 18. That's probably not going to hit him.
Yeah, at 18, they just kind of like
Yep.
tink off
Tink,
the
tink, tink,
crossed
tink, tink.
arms
Yep.
there in front.
And that's me.
That brings us to Amon. This combat seems to be moving really quickly.
Yeah, what I'm doing seems to be working.
100%
so I'm just
working.
Gonna keep doing it.
Okay.
Take a swing. 28.
Oh my
God.
28 is a hit.
So glad this thing's.
10 points of damage.
There you go.
10 points.
Yeah.
I will shield block your 10.
Oh, I see
and
what's
take
going on
a
here.
little less than that.
Okay, here comes the second swing.
Oh,
16.
no.
I end my turn by raising my shield.
Okay.
Good, good, good.
Starting to run out of options here.
Just a little.
Step into my pool of blood.
Step into my office.
So I'll move over. And I'm now flanking with Remington, so you're off guard.
Yeah, no.
It's worth a shot.
Remington in his tracksuit will moonwalk.
All right, so here come these bots, which is good for you because it's a natural 2. I'm guessing a 19 doesn't hit.
It does not hit.
Okay. It's pretty close though.
I mean, it is
Even
on
on
the
a 2.
Yeah.
I mean, like, kind of.
So, my shield doesn't seem to be doing much.
My kids used to not know how to
So
count either.
I'm going to swing again.
Oh,
This is now a 24.
That does not.
Are you
say
sure?
yeah, say it.
Pretty sure.
Say it.
Okay.
No!
Okay. All right.
I love it.
That's the end of the statue's turn. Because
Yeah,
I
it
moved
is.
and swung. My shield is not raised.
Yeah,
now.
it is.
And that brings us to Bert. Leave my friends alone.
That sounds very murky.
That's very murdy.
Yes.
I'm just talking Murdy.
Oh wow.
So I'm just going to stride on up,
White and murdy.
brandishing this, ectoplasmic blue and Murdy. Okay.
Talk Murray to me.
There's so many we could.
No.
What a great name.
Yeah,
Bert.
super great name.
Okay.
Lysander just doesn't work the same.
Yeah, there's no. Lysander had rice and coriander.
Oh man.
This is a 25 to hit, and because my shield is not raised, it's gonna hit.
Yeah. How about some D12s coming your way?
Yeah, 2 of them. in
Yeah.
fact. Whoa. Whoa. 20 points of damage.
Oh.
Nice.
21 points of damage. And take
Hey,
that
hey.
on swing 1, and he's just gonna like just let out a scream and swing again, going for the fences. Don't think that a bastard sword is agile. Let's see here. 15, it's mine. That's not gonna connect on
That's
the
fair.
second swing.
That's
so
fair.
that will bring us to the next round, round 6. Ophelia, it's your turn.
Gonna go with the
There are
phase
chunks of stone hanging off of this statue.
Literally
the shield is not raised.
Everywhere.
That's not gonna hit.
Hey, I feel you.
The shield's not up.
It's a 13. It's not gonna hit.
Oh, that's not going to hit. You're right.
I
Okay,
rolled
you
a
do have an
2.
action left, though.
I'm just gonna lose it, cause well. Okay, if she comes at me, I'll move. Is that possible?
Takes 2 actions to ready.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, never mind. I'll just lose the action.
Okay, that's fair. You're in a good position. Alara.
All right. Well, why don't you give me that will save?
Yeah.
Bunch of one-trick ponies.
Yeah.
Oh, natural 1.
Hey.
Ooh.
That means you're,
Critical failure.
that means you're
Yeah.
stunned.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. That'll give you
Stunned 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, stunned
Stunned
1
one.
is bad, but not catastrophic.
All right. Let's see the damage.
Yeah, because then that would be catastrophic one.
Let's see. 6 points of damage.
Okay. Dang.
And then,
It's hanging on by a thread.
and let's see. Who have I not given? I was like, who's near
Does
me?
it take double damage for failing the save? With a natural
No,
one?
no. It's just a critical fail, which gives the damage. And
Oh,
then
it gets,
some.
right. That still stunned is
Oh,
no
I'm gonna
good.
give it to Ophelia. I'll give you guidance.
Oh, there you go. Ophelia, you have guidance. For that phase bolt you're going to send my way.
If you last that long.
If I live that long, I'm not a gambler, man, but I'm going to say I'm not going to make it to your next turn. Lysander.
I'll take my 6 hit points and Mert will heal 6.
Oh, okay, man. Mert, I think, would not be happy with this once he realizes what's going on.
Well, he's currently frothing at the mouth and has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so-
my hope is by the time that we wrap up, I'll let the spell end and then we'll just, we've all taken a little bit of damage.
You hear
Right?
that?
Yeah, just
You hear that?
gaslight
He's
him a little
lying
bit
to you,
and
Mert.
thinking that,
Yep.
Okay.
nothing
Some more
happened.
than others.
Right.
Okay, so he'll get the 6 back.
I'll activate Remy's support ability.
Okay.
He doesn't need to move.
Got it.
And then I'm going to needle darts this guy.
There we go.
That was cocked. That's 26 to hit.
26 is a hit,
Great.
even if I did have my shield up.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Stop. Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
4, 11. So he's going to take 11 from the needle darts, and then he's going to take 2d6 from Remy's Aura of Rot.
Okay. The Aura of Rot, is that, what traits does that have?
Disease and necromancy effect.
Okay. So I will not take anything from Remington's
That's
aura.
bullshit because he rolled like 11. That was real good.
I know, because I am immune to disease and necromancy.
Okay.
However, I'm not immune to little needles peppering my stony flesh.
Yeah.
So
Bird
you
shot.
may dispatch your foe.
Yeah, so he reaches up to his jacket and he crushes one of those rings on his jacket, and he opens his gloved or ungloved hand at this time because he didn't put the glove back on. So he opens his ungloved hand, and the rings shoot out of him like birdshot, and just pepper this thing and put little kind of turn the statue into gravel.
Oh.
As he kind of the midsection of the statue blows out the back.
Yeah.
And then the ring reappears on his chest, and then as the battle winds up, I will dismiss my Spirit Link spell.
Okay. And the stone statue of a succubus crumbles into the garden floor. The mosaic tile making up the garden floor. The blood fountain still burbles. And behind you, the door to the manor proper opens. And a voice beckons you inside. He will see you now. And we'll drop out of encounter mode. As we head into High Ridge Manor.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wanna?
I'll step up front with my shield and machete still drawn because, like, they just attacked us. So I'm skeptical.
Okay. So as you slowly move into the manor with the party behind you.
I don't go in yet.
Okay. So you're just going to stand in the garden?
Yeah, just kind of like in between the party and the door, like with my shield up, defending them in case something else comes out.
Please, you have proven yourself. He will see you now.
Yeah, I will. I'll just kind of brush myself off from the fight dust and then just kind of motion to Remy, and we start walking toward the door.
So Lysander and Remington have walked past you towards the door.
Yeah.
Who else is going in?
I'll lower my shield and
Yeah, I'll just kind of like
sheath my machete.
hit him on the side as I walk by, just kind of like, let's go.
And he panics. Ah!
Yeah,
Chops
wham! Chops my arm off, and I'm like, ah!
Okay, so like we.
I like
we
it's a
make
new
eye
zombie friend.
We make eye contact, and
Yeah.
then I'll just slow nod, and then I'll put my machete away and lower my shield.
I'll
Okay.
put my morning star away and hobble my way towards the door.
Oh, that's right. Ophelia is looking very bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're like, duly noted. Moving on. So you walk your way into the manor.
Shove it up the stairs.
The butler is there. Again, the same woman you recognize from before. She is a vampire spawn wearing a black long coat and black trousers, embroidered with images of blood drops, so kind of along the lapels and then down the side seams of the pants, kind of like Carillion blood stripes. And anybody? Okay. And then she's like, greetings. I am Lixel. If you would please follow me. She then guides you through the manor, again, past several, macabre items. There are, again, tapestries with iconography to Zancuthon. You do pass a carpet made out of tiny interlaced bones, like maybe finger bones that have been woven together in kind of like a bric-a-brac carpet.
That's kind of
Interesting.
And then up the stairs to a chamber. She opens the door of the chamber and leads you deeper into a reception room on the second floor, where a figure waits for you. A bald man with pale skin wears a long black gown over a high-collared tunic pinned with a large diamond. He stands near a fireplace. Above him is a very large portrait of a hideous but somehow elegant night hag, with long curling horns, black hair woven into an elaborate braid, and a gleaming diamond ring on her bony finger. I am not in the habit of wishing visitors good day, but in your case, I will make an exception. I am, of course, Tobias Highridge. I represent the Tax Collectors Union in San Holy shit.
Tobias, I believe your house is haunted.
Yes, I have a piano tuner coming later. I'm sorry. What the who picked this music? This is a terrible choice.
Well,
Spoiler, I picked the music.
well,
I'm sorry.
if you were going to have a heart attack for the whole party, you've achieved the. Dude, I was listening intently and about shat myself.
It should be the same haunted music that you use for. Okay.
Goodness gracious.
We are live on Twitch and YouTube. Please hit that like and follow and support us on Patreon. So
Goodness.
buy more music or something.
Calm down.
Okay.
It's all part of the immersive experience.
Yeah. I just immersed in my pants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Half the party just had a cardiac arrest.
Yeah. When was I? Yes, but I'm sorry about the piano. Again, I'm going to kill the piano tuner. Where was I? Yes, I represent the Tax Collectors Union in Sallow Shore. more importantly, I want something, and you, my intrepid guests, are going to deliver that thing to me.
Is it common for you to attack your guests and then make demands of them?
What? You have a problem with this? It was an audition, you could say. But yes, you survived. Is that a problem?
I don't respond.
Well, if you would have heard us out, I'm sure that our audition would have been quite short.
Yes, I watched. I observed. And you proved yourself to me. So, why are you here?
I believe why we're here is, at this point, second to whatever it is that you want and demand that we bring you.
Ah, I see. You and I think very similar, I think. Do you see this painting above me? This was my wife, Nepenthe. Gorgeous, was she not? And he turns to look at her over his shoulder for a moment and wistfully sighs. She was a member of the Coven, along with Sani, Bride of the Sea, but Sani betrayed her years ago and murdered my wife in her submerged lair. I think of Nepenthe every day as I rest, and I miss her every night as I hunt. I want you to bring me my beloved's ring, her heartstone, which I gave to her on our wedding. I believe you will find it in Sani's underwater lair. Sani kept my wife's corpse, though I don't know why. Perhaps a misplaced sense of obligation to her coven.
I believe your kind live forever. Is that correct?
We most certainly can.
Would it be polite of me to ask if we're the first group of auditionees that you've sent out on this request?
I am not a man to give up my secrets.
You and I do think a lot alike. So, where was her submerged? Where was the event that where she was murdered and her body is kept now?
She's in Sani's desecrated temple,
Ah, the one that's underwater.
of course.
Ah.
Well, we'll need help getting to it if we agree to doing this.
Yes, I suppose you would.
Well,
I merely want the ring.
and I just kind of look at Mert, because I know Mert was very interested in having a discourse with this gentleman, giving his bank background. And I just kind of like awkwardly stand there and like give like this look like Mert, like this guy, Mert, this guy, like.
Mert's probably giving the same response. I think he's standoffish. I know for a fact that Mert has some negative reaction when he's around obvious Kuthite worship. Whatever that is from, I'm not entirely sure. But he doesn't trust this particular person. And
Gotcha.
To avoid role playing with myself, he's not going to speak.
That's fine. I
save that for at home.
No, that's whoa.
Okay.
Given the connections of their potential history, not necessarily the two characters together, but they both have obvious connections to the tax collectors and the money changers and those kind of things. I'm kind of using Mert's obvious or maybe less than obvious reactions to kind of like judge this scenario. Lysander hasn't had much run-in with the tax collectors, and the only most involvement I've had with any of the money changers is Mert. So it's like I'm kind of letting Mert's reaction I'm kind of reading Mert as to trying to read the situation. Does that make sense?
Sure. Yeah. So I will. I'll see if you can pick up what Mert is putting down.
Okay, great.
And yeah, he's kind of maybe standing there with his arms crossed, just
Sure.
kind of assessing and looking more at this Kuthite iconography around the room as opposed to the painting, the portrait of Nepenthe, and maybe assessing this Tobias up and down. But there's definitely this sense of mistrust.
Gotcha. Well, we have other business in that sunken temple, and if we happen across your beloved's ring, we surely will make a trek back up your direction.
That would be perfect. You see, I've always told my underlings that revenge is for peasants. Love is eternal. Bring me the ring.
If we're to do this for you, I think it's fair that you give us means to do it. Like, do you have something that can help us breathe underwater?
My friend. No. I need a job done. You have proven yourself worthy of performing the task. Giving you items to perform your task, well, that's up to you.
Is there any information that you can give us? Aside from...
What do you need to
There's
know other than
temple.
Nepenthe died there and still bears the ring I gave to her on our wedding day when we exchanged vows and then made passionate love all day and all night long? What more do you need to know?
Nothing. I need to know nothing. No more.
Why did I suddenly get the feel there's like a pineapple over in the corner?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you know about the pineapples, my dear? Can maybe talk when you return with the ring.
With the receipt
I have no
of
idea what you're talking about.
me either. With the receipt of the quest to go recover the ring, I'm just gonna kind of like look at Remy and kind of look at Amon and everybody else, and I just kind of like motion that we're leaving.
Very well. Lixel, please, if you will escort them out. And she ushers you back down the stairs, back through the main entrance, past all the tapestries, and back out the front of the manor where you came. And quickly closes the door behind her, not to let any sun in.
What
Right.
the hell?
I know it's a nation of undead, but I don't trust that guy.
Yeah, I mean, we can have this conversation as we're walking away. I probably don't want to have this conversation standing on his door.
I would assume.
Don't care. He could have given us some kind of information. Surely he knows more than, oh, my wife is down there, da 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 da, and she still wears the ring. What else does he know?
Sure, but
He was married to a coven member.
when you're as powerful as he is, he doesn't have to give you anything.
Yeah.
We're going to do a job for him and in return, hopefully garnering positive favor. I'm assuming. So when you're on this, when your house is on the top of the hill, it's not, it's not his place. He doesn't have to give us anything. Sure, it would have helped, but he doesn't owe us anything.
What is our inclination to help him, though?
We have none.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Our inclination is if we wanted any kind of favor or any kind of curry with the tax collectors, we would do this thing for him because in hopes that he would speak favorably of us moving forward. If we don't care about that relationship, then we have no obligation to him whatsoever.
I will say, as Mert, that I believe that working for this vampire, as distasteful as it may seem, may still earn us and curry us favor with the tax collectors union.
Yeah.
I would like to pursue this further. As he's jotting in his ledger.
Pretty good murder.
I mean, if
I
we're,
try.
if we're gonna have to go down there and do this anyway, we just look for the Heartstone. It's not like this is something we weren't gonna do anyway.
It's true.
I mean, if we get down there and we're able to take out Sonny, we're gonna raid the place. At least I was planning to.
I mean, that's what I said. If we have other business there, if we happen
Yeah.
across this ring, I'll gladly bring it back to you.
Although
We'll see. I mean, it could catch a pretty fair price.
I mean,
Anyways.
If someone else finds the ring, I said if I found the ring and I would bring. If someone else finds the ring and does whatever they're going to do with it, that's not. That's no longer my problem.
You can
I
certainly
kid.
do whatever you like.
That's right.
When you recover that ring.
That's right.
I kid. I'm sure that it would, having the tax collectors, a tax collector representative owe us a favor, or possibly speak highly of us would be more profitable than the ring itself.
Yes, I would highly recommend not having a vampire tax collector union representative on our bad side.
Trying to hunt us down. That'd be bad news.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that when we bring it back, we can ask for something. So we should think about
Sure.
what that is.
I will say those potions will let us breathe underwater forever, and if it comes between finding the ring and dying, I'm leaving.
No, I'm not going to die looking for a ring. Then.
We still need to get one.
Bear in mind, we only have 4 potions.
Yeah.
And you do, in
There
fact,
are
need 5.
5 of us.
Well, perhaps that leads us to our next step. Finding another potion.
Sure. How do you want to go about doing that?
Well, I think first I'm going to cast a second rank 2-action harm and get her some hit points so she doesn't fall over dead from a stroke.
Okay.
God, you act like I only have 10
Take
hit
5 points of
left.
damage from the piano scare.
Yeah.
earlier.
I do worry though about why she has retained the body, because I have a feeling we're gonna see that face again.
28.
Wow.
Hey, I think that takes me to full.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Out of my 38 hit points.
Mert, I assume during some of this time, as you're walking around, would be performing
Patching himself up.
Yeah, some medicine checks on himself.
I seem less hurt than I used to be.
That's good. See what happens when you stay away from the things. Okay,
I meant Mert.
gotta give you. Oh yeah, Mert's not. Yeah,
Are we
I
taking,
didn't realize that's what.
Are we taking some time to just kind
Did
of
you get hit?
recoup after that fight? Because I would like to work on my shield, but I can do it later.
We're kind of. Well, he's patching himself up as we go. I mean, if you want to stop for a second on the walk down the cliff, we could probably.
You could always take a pit stop back at the Fishmonger Inn and have old Maeve and her grandkids take. Because you do have those rooms for a few days now.
Sure. Okay.
So yeah, you feel free to go in and out of the inn as you choose. Maeve, of course, is there yelling and smacking at her grandchildren. We won't go into great detail role-playing child abuse. But yeah, you get up to your rooms and you're in a comfortable area where you can spend some time doing healing, repairs, whatever you may need to do. Maybe grab a quick lunch, whatever you feel like doing. It is kind of late in the morning, maybe early afternoon at this point.
Do you want me to assist you on healing while you work on your shield there, Ahmad?
Sure. I'll accept that.
Let's see.
26 for the expert.
Wow,
So
okay.
that gives you
2d8 plus 10.
2d8 plus 10. So I roll a cult, so I had to like go up
right,
to medicine
yeah.
and then go back. I'm like, dang. 2d8 plus 10 coming your way. Ooh. That's 21.
Nice.
Wow.
As I pull out that kind of black onyx rock and stick it onto like your back, and it just kind of pulls the wounds out of your body, and you see them kind of just like dissipate into the stone, and then the stone gets kind of hot, and then I pull it off of your back and put it back in my pocket, my little pack.
I'll like kind of make eye contact with you and just that kind of slow nod again. Thank you.
Yep. No problem.
We should probably discuss our approach to the temple. Or if there's anyone else we want to try to talk to get information about the temple.
I mean, I can sit down and see what I can drum up.
Alara's hobnobbing when we first got here.
Mm-hmm.
Did she? Is there anyone else to talk to, or did she kind of?
There's plenty of people in the fish market at all times.
And there were
Yeah.
definitely people we didn't ask about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Sunny? Or
Well,
did you ask about her?
Well, we didn't ask about, because I asked about, there's Stanya Keystone, who's with the Builders League. I didn't ask about them, because we asked about Gishkar and then Tobias Highridge, but then there was also Stanya. I think that's the only other name I had. Oh, then and obviously Sani, but
Sure.
we don't know anything about the Builders League representative.
That's true. So if you wanted to go around in the market and while, maybe you're trying to procure some potions of water breathing, there are other items out there in the world that can help with this as well. Sea touch elixirs could be an item that you look for. The scrolls of water breathing, all of those things. But yeah, they may cost you some money. We'll figure out what you find and what it costs if that's the route you take. So you spend, I don't know, maybe an hour or so in your rooms, maybe taking a quick break, getting some horrible fish stew for lunch.
I think as she was kind of requesting to find out more information about this temple, I'm just going to look at Iman and I'm going to say, I'm going to try and reach out and see if there's anyone who used to live here or maybe still resides here who has any information on this temple. Would you just do me the favor and make sure that I don't get disturbed?
Of course.
And I just kind of take Remy and I point Remy kind of at the door, and Remy just kind of like walks over and stands by the door. And I pull out a piece of parchment and I set it on the floor, and I just sit cross-legged on the floor and I pull out my inkwell and my pen, and I just stick my pen in my hand that I've taken my glove off, and I stick my pen in my hand, and then my eyes roll in the back of my head, and my hand just starts doing the little circle movements again as I'm going to use automatic writing. And I'm going to get, let's do Lore Sallow Shore, but I'm really just asking about the temple. So whatever that temple is, that's the lore I want.
Okay.
And then this would be my second skill check of the day, so I get to roll my D8
Oh, you do. That's right.
and add my bonus of 1.
I should have made that star chart 100 gold.
You should have.
No, that's fine. This is really cool. I love it.
So his eyes are rolled back in his head, and he sits cross-legged on the floor, and his hand is just quickly like scribing in circles. And to you, it just looks like scribbles on a page. And if you remember the last time, it was when he kind of held it up to the fire, you could, as the light came through, where the absence of the ink was, there were words. So
Right.
he's just feverishly like scribbling on this page. And so I need you, because it's recall knowledge, so you're gonna need to roll that lore check.
I am. This is also the document that ends up being produced through said ritual.
Okay. So as he's scribbling around, and then his hand just kind of goes and stops, and his eyes kind of flip open. This all in all takes 10 minutes. So he's, scribbling on this page over and over and over again for 10
This
minutes.
whole time, I'm just like kind of watching you intently and like interested.
And then he picks it up, and just like before, but there's no fire, so he just kind of holds it up to the window, and you see words appear where there's empty space. So it says, let me read it first. I'm going to see information here, but I suppose you can read it because you'll be right behind me. So Sallow Shore's oldest temple to the Lady Despair first to be lost beneath the waves. Some followers fled, no more for the reaping, while many hastened onto their graves. Ooh. The temple was lost. Then Sani took hold. To the sea and Lord Dragon she wed. Oh, what a bitch. Dagon. Sorry, I read dragon. Dagon. To the sea and Lord Dagon she wed. Now declared holy ground for the shadow in the sea, the pallid princess presence long dead. Ooh. So So as he stands and holds it up, I'll let you read it, but you can see the words appear on the page as he holds it up kind of to the light.
And it's just you, me, Remy, and Mert?
Yeah.
In our room.
So yeah, I mean, if Mert's still in here, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, I would have done it if everybody stayed in the room, but I essentially black out, and I'm essentially a sitting duck while I'm doing this for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Mert would also be intently interested in what comes. Has he seen this happen before?
And intently on this, like these notes, even though I'm scribbling and I'm doing all the thing, when it's lifted up, it looks like a very, like it. You've seen Lysander write, right? Like write things. It is not his handwriting that's writing the page. Like the words are not his handwriting writing on the page.
Sure. Okay, so like you hand it to me, and I'll just take it, like looking at you intently, and then I'll look over at Mert, and then I'll hold it up to the window so I can see, like the light through, because it's the blank spaces in between the ink.
Yeah.
Sallow Shore's oldest temple to the Lady Despair, first to be lost beneath the waves. Some followers fled, no more for the reaping, while many hastened on to their graves. I'll just kind of look at Mert and see that he's watching.
Mm-hmm.
The temple was lost, then Sani took hold, to the sea and Lord Dagon she wed. Now declared holy ground for the shadow in the sea, the pallid princess's presence long dead.
So I have an occultism roll.
Okay.
You tell me what you think that means so far, and then I'll give you the straight.
The straight and skinny, right?
Who Lord Dagon is.
What'd you say?
I said I would like to know who Lord Dagon is. I believe that we would still all be there. I'm
Yeah.
not going to go out by myself.
Yeah, if everyone is there, I mean, if you guys want to read, I'll pass it around. If you want to, whatever.
So the first couplet is that the temple to Urgathoa, right?
The Shallow Shore's oldest temple to the Lady of Despair.
Right. Lady of Despair is another word, another term for Urgathoa, like Pallid Princess.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the oldest buildings ever built in Sallow Shore, probably one of the first.
Right. First to be lost beneath the waves.
Right. So as the sea started encroaching on Sallow Shore, it was one of the first ones. That's why it's one of the furthest out in the ocean.
Yeah.
I was trying to say, is that what gets further out?
Right.
So then it says, some followers fled, no more for the reaping.
Right. The reaping is a holy day for Urgathoan worshippers. So all of the followers of that temple either died or fled. And so the temple was left empty.
Right.
Sani came along and saw an opportunity.
Yeah, so while many were hastened onto their graves, essentially that's saying that they stayed there and died as the water came in and they drowned, right? And then the temple was lost. Sani took hold, so the temple was empty, kind of vacant. She moved in to the sea, and Lord Dagon she wed. I have no idea who Lord Dagon is.
That would probably be a separate occultism
Yeah,
check.
I'm sure.
That would be something that, that's the first thing that sticks out. Who the fuck is this guy?
Now declared holy ground for the shadow in the sea. So I don't know that. Mike has no idea who the shadow of the sea is, but that would probably be another role. And the Pallid Princess presence long dead, meaning obviously that's not necessarily, she doesn't reside there as a presence anymore.
Right. The temple is no longer holy ground for Urgathoa.
Right.
So I would take a separate occultism check for Dagon, for those who are curious.
Okay.
I'm assuming the two of you?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, you're not entirely sure.
Sure.
I think maybe you're upset
Yeah.
of the fact that this temple is
Yeah.
no longer dedicated to Urgathoa.
It's blasphemy.
Right. What you know, and it's not a whole lot. In fact, let me.
In fact, his name is spelled wrong, and it's dragon.
No.
Shit.
It is Dagon. Okay, so Dagon also is known as the Shadow in the Sea and is a demon lord of aberrants, the ocean, and sea monsters. That's what you know.
Well, hello.
Now, Dagon is a a Lovecraftian old god and has been subsumed into Galarian as an aberrant demon lord of the ocean.
Very cool. So I imagine that's the shadow in the sea, right? That's
Yes,
another
that's
moniker
his
for him.
moniker.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
He's
super
known
cool.
as the Shadow of the Sea.
I will also
So-
give you with your roll that Dagon began life as a Qlipoth. A Qlipoth is a form of being that came to be in the abyss before demons even appeared. In fact, the Qlipoth still war with the demons over portions of the abyss.
Oh.
Yeah. Dagon is typically depicted as a massive creature with the lower body of an eel, the head reminiscent of some kind of deep sea predator like a squid or octopus, and several tentacles on his head.
Whoa.
And tentacles in place of arms.
It's a tentacle monster.
Yeah, very Lovecraftian
Yeah.
thing.
Sounds very no
So-
good.
Would I assume that the wed part is that she's dedicated the temple and herself to this demon lord?
Or
She
or
is-
or he liked it and put a ring on it.
She is called Sani, Bride of the Sea. Yes, and he, yeah.
And there's that. So, hopefully they're not a happily wedded couple who like to dwell together.
So I'm assuming you've relayed this
Oh, yeah.
information to us.
Yeah.
Is there, like, do you have any idea of if this Lord Dagon is still down there? Because if we're going down there, I certainly don't care to run into a demon of the sea.
Oh no, demon lord.
I sent a care package housewarming gift, but I didn't get any response. But I don't know if he's still there.
I really hope not.
I have no idea. Like I just, and I'm not, I don't know. I just think that, I'm just upset. Like, it's one of the, that's one of the first places in Salashore that was dedicated to the Pallid Princess, and it has become lost. And that doesn't sit well with me.
Would there by chance be another temple to the Pallid Princess here?
I don't know.
That sounds like a society check.
Yeah.
Who has the ability? Well, anybody
Probably.
can make a society check.
Yeah.
I have it.
Ophelia is asking the question, so I'll roll for Ophelia. So what you know, based on the size of this town, that it's likely that was the temple to Urgathoa, and there are no other temples, right? Now, people may worship in shrines in their own homes or whatever, but there is no other dedicated temple to the Pallid Princess here.
Yeah, I hate that a lot. Okay.
I thought you might.
Yeah, that's no good.
I feel disappointment. Like I'm observing Lysander's, like he's upset, and I'm observing that, and I feel disappointed, but certainly not to the extent he is, and I find that interesting, and I'm just kind of observing that and make a note of it.
Well, now that you have some new knowledge in your pockets and brains, what would you like to do?
I'm going to sit here for the next 10 minutes while we talk about this, because after I do that, it leaves me stupefied 1 for 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to go out in the world stupefied.
No. So,
How are you on spells?
the Pallid Princess delivers to me the power I need when I need it, but I'm pretty good.
Okay, I used a couple on the succubus statue.
I mean,
But
the top of my reach is a little limited at the moment, but it's, I think I could probably scrape together some residual energy.
Well, we could spend the day. We do need to acquire means of visiting this temple.
Yeah.
We can
And-
spend the day shopping around for that, and then
We also could talk about this Builders League guy.
Yeah, I'd like, if we could always split up too, because someone, one group could be in charge of finding supplies.
Sure.
And I'd be happy to go try to get more information.
Yeah, we have some leads now.
So it sounds like some of you want to go back down to the fish market and try to procure some potions of water breathing or some such. That sound about right?
Yeah. I think that sounds wise.
I
mean,
think
if
we
we're
should spend the rest of this day preparing, and then the following day, once we are fully rested and healed, attempt if we're ready for that.
Oh, to go to the temple?
If we're ready
Oh,
for
yeah,
that.
sure. I mean, I think if we spend the rest of today getting ourselves in order,
Yes. Wake up freshly healed.
yeah, wake
and
up,
rested.
Sure.
I agree.
Yeah, and if we get more information too, because we've obviously learned that Sani has some pretty big influence here, so it might be good to make sure there's nothing else we need to know before we probably piss a lot of people off.
Like minions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's well respected in the town, so.
Ophelia, with your experience with alchemy, can you tell us, is there something specific we should be looking for to help us breathe underwater?
As far as I know, these potions would do well.
Patrick, would she know other
Other avenues.
other elixirs and stuff?
Let's see what she knows with her crafting knowledge. So there are things called sea touch elixirs, but whether or not they actually provide water breathing or not, you're not entirely sure. You may have to actually go talk to somebody in town.
Worth a shot.
That's fair.
So we need to go and see somebody who can deal with potions. I'm sure with as many people here that some of the air breathers would do business with the people who are under the waves as well. Surely.
That's a good assessment.
If you guys want to go and try and capture the potions, I can go with Alara and we can dig up some information about this Builders League gentleman. If you want to do that.
Sounds good to me.
Just don't get invited to his house and have to go into another trial of sorts.
I'm not going into anybody's house alone, let alone with just, I mean, Alara and I are capable to do lots of things. Plus, I'll have Remy, but you all have the opportunity to audition for everybody.
Mert, what are you going to do?
I mean, he can tag along with whoever he wants.
I'll let you guys decide.
Ooh.
Go with Lysander and Alara in case they need some more muscle besides Remy.
Okay, fair enough. So it sounds like we have Amon and Ophelia heading to the fish market to try and procure some sort of means of breathing underwater. And others will be hobnobbing around, also perhaps in the fish market, for information on Stani Keystone and maybe even Sani, Bride of the Sea. Sound about right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, so the two of you, Ophelia and Amon, make your way down to the market and look for some sort of alchemist stall. There, you do, after about 20 minutes or so, find one. And they do, if you ask specifically about sea-touched elixirs, they tell you that they kind of chuckle, say, no, my dear, they don't let you breathe underwater, no. What this does, if you, you have to, you rub it around on your body a bit, and it basically makes you have webbed fingers and webbed toes, and then you can swim like those Uruxi that you find all over the place around here.
That's
Now, whether or not you can breathe underwater, well, that's another story.
That's another story. Okay. Those could be useful.
Now, I will say, now this is beyond my ken for sure, but there is a sea-touched elixir that exists out there that, if you slather that on your body, it will let you breathe underwater. But that's a really powerful elixir. I wouldn't be able to make that. Not at all. Not at all.
Do you have something that allows people to breathe underwater?
Well, let me see here. Oh, I don't really make potions, you see. I'm an alchemical crafter. I don't have the feat magical crafting. I'm still waiting for more experience points to level up. And now maybe I'll have it, but let me see, just a moment. And they kind of clink around in some glassware. They're obviously making a big fuss and more noise than necessary to make it look like they're really digging around. No, I'm sorry. I have acid flask. If you like an acid flask.
Does the same thing. Drinking underwater? Yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't want to do that. It's not for drinking.
Where would we be able to go around here that may have these potions?
Are you sure you don't want some sea-touched elixirs? I'll give you a deal.
I do actually want sea-touched elixirs.
All right. Well, now if you take this one here, this is going to cost you 22 gold, and I've only got the one.
You only have one?
I do. You got to understand, these are level 5 items. I'm not. I don't have a lot of.
I'm gonna, like.
Not a lot of demand for this here with these Rooksy around, these lizard folk, as I like to call them.
I'm gonna take Ophelia and like kind of like motion her to the side, so like we'll be right back, and then
All right. Well, you sure you don't want this acid flask now?
So I'll
I
say,
can make that.
Oh, well, la-di-da.
But can you make this?
Maybe.
the vendor, I'll say we'll be right back, and I'll motion to Ophelia that look, we'll just step to the side so we can talk one-on-one without the vendor hearing.
Yes.
And Patrick, what was the potion like?
I got drinks on beauty.
What's the potion called of underwater breathing?
It's a potion of water breathing.
Water breathing. So, Ophelia, do you think that if you had the components, that's something you could craft?
I don't think so.
No, because it is a magical item. You'd have to have magical crafting. It is not an alchemical item.
Are you interested in buying one of these potions? Because if there's 5 of us, would it help to have one?
I mean, I could also, if I had the
elixir?
formula, since it's an alchemical, I might be able to be able to make more of those.
So you're interested in buying this one?
Perhaps. Yes, actually.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll go back.
But I
up
would
and
like to haggle him down just a little.
leave that.
He laughs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now,
I'll just look at you and leave that to me.
now you do know, as you're discussing, you do know with your alchemical knowledge that this Sea Touch elixir, because it is a lesser item, it's not going to last very long. It's about 10 minutes.
Oh wow. Okay.
And it just gives you a swim speed. Now, when you guys go underwater, none of you are going to have a swim speed. So this is going to require things like athletics checks to be able to move around in the water, which I'll let ghosts make. Don't worry. Yeah, you just
they're
ghosts
not
just pop in
trained
the
in
water and go,
athletics.
no, I can't move.
But, hey, I don't know if you know this or not. We just spent 3 episodes with athletics checks. Mine start at -1, bro.
Yeah. Another option you could do is get some diver's belts, like basically put weighted belts to sink you to the bottom, which you guys had already mentioned, maybe taking hiring a dinghy to take you out, just maybe somewhere over the temple, at least to your best estimate, or maybe the person knows where to go, and then just kind of going overboard. Just chug your potion, you got an hour, you go overboard, you sink down to the bottom, and you will walk along the bottom. And we'll figure out whether or not that's like as difficult terrain or greater difficult terrain or whatever as you're walking along the bottom. Now you're wearing heavy armor, so that would suffice, I think, as your diver's belt. Those of you who are not wearing any kind of armor or lighter armors are going to need something.
How would I surface them?
That's a great question. You're going to have to make athletics checks to swim up to the surface.
Oh.
Or have somebody drop a long rope down for you to pull yourself up.
Oh, I'm not ready for that nightmare
Or
again.
you take your armor off and go down with everybody else without your armor, don it when you get to where you need to be, which will take several minutes, and go from there. None of these options sound great.
Nope.
Ooh, I don't like this.
Ophelia, so we're interested in obtaining this elixir.
Of course.
Okay.
It sounds like it could be helpful for us to get up at least or down.
Okay, so we'll.
We know some of the,
Now, you can still swim without having a swim speed.
but we
okay?
do know that some of our party aren't very athletically
This
inclined.
is true. Now, if you have a
So-
swim speed underwater, you won't be affected by some of the aspects of underwater combat, meaning you won't be constantly off guard as you're trying to maintain your, presence and kilter while you're underwater. Let's see. Why don't we just pull up some of the underwater rules while we're here?
I'm reading swim currently.
While you are underwater combat, you are always off guard unless you have a swim speed, which none of you will have unless you have this Sea Touch elixir, which lasts 10 minutes. You will gain a resistance 5 to acid and fire. You take -2 circumstance penalties on all attack rolls for bludgeoning or slashing attacks that are going through water. Ranged attacks made by an underwater creature or against an underwater target have the range increment halved. So, if you're trying to throw a spear or shoot a bow, you can't cast spells or use actions with the fire trait underwater. There are exceptions, like a flaming battle axe will still get its physical damage, just the fire damage will have no effect. Etc., etc. At the GM's discretion, some ground-based actions might not work underwater or while floating, like nimble reprisal. I don't know that you can 5-foot swim since you don't have a swim speed.
Sure, that's fair.
In fact, I know for a fact you cannot 5-foot swim. Now, if you cannot breathe underwater, you can hold your breath for a number of rounds equal to 5 plus your Constitution modifier. And you reduce the remaining air by 1 round at the end of each of your turns, or by 2 rounds if you attacked or cast any spells. You also lose a round worth of air each time you're critically hit or critically fail a save against a damaging effect. If you speak, including a verbal component cast a spell activity, you lose all remaining air.
Ooh.
When you run out of air, you will fall unconscious and start suffocating. You can't recover from being unconscious and must make a DC 20 fortitude save at the end of each of your turns. On a failure, you'll take 1d10 damage. On a critical failure, you just die.
Oh,
Lovely.
On each check after the first, the DC increases by 5 and the damage by d10. They are cumulative. So if you fail the second time, you take 2d10. You fail the third time, you take 3d10, etc., etc. Once your access to air is completely restored, you will stop suffocating and are no longer unconscious unless you've reached 0 hit points. This is a nightmare.
I was not, based on
Right.
all this stuff from graders, I was not expecting this adventure path to take us
No.
where it's taken us at all.
All right,
Sure.
I'm going to start praying for a drought
So, wow.
for 3 years.
So we have
For
that.
the ocean to go away?
Yes.
So we have.
It obviously rose. It could obviously go back.
Okay.
Well, and these are all the
So-
things that we have to do in the confines of an hour. We have to get down there, do what we're gonna do, and get back up.
I hope there's no demon.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a
or
question.
or some undead
House that's trying to kill
or
us.
undead vampire wife since she took the body.
Yeah, yeah.
You know there's gonna be things it's not
Look,
just gonna
I'm,
be her.
I'm telling you what. If I go in that water, I'm dying in that water.
Well, where does she meet? I'm curious though. Where does she? I think they said she mostly stays in the temple, but she's the barrister here, so she meets with people. Where is that happening?
They go to her.
Oh, okay.
So swimming, you've already looked into this.
Yeah, yeah.
When you are swimming, you will attempt athletics checks to move 10 feet through the water.
Mm-hmm.
So for each of your move actions, you'll get 10 feet. The GM determines the DC based on the turbulence and danger of the water. In most instances, in calm water, you'll automatically critically succeed. If your land speed are 40 or higher, you increase the maximum distance by 5 feet, etc., etc. If you end your turn in water and haven't succeeded at a swim action that turn, you will sink 10 feet or get moved by the current. But you guys want to sink. You want to get down to this temple.
You get, but my thing is, I have no problem getting to the bottom of the ocean.
Sure, yeah.
It's when we try to get back out of the ocean, we're
Right.
going to have some serious problems.
Could we hire some locals to swim us down? and then back up.
That's an interesting thought. Like, what do you mean hire some locals?
Like some of these lizard people
I
that
see what
can
you
breathe
want.
underwater.
Yeah.
Like, and
Like some of
maybe
the
that's
free diver
something-
fishermen, maybe?
Maybe that's something we could discuss when the group's all back together.
Like we hang
Sure,
out, like
yeah.
like they put us on like a backpack and swim down there.
Lysander should look at the arcane/divine spell called water breathing.
Lysander can't swap spells until he gains a level. So are you ready to go?
suck.
You ready to go farm some mobs out in the woods?
Okay,
There you go.
so,
Montage music.
Okay, okay. So
Okay.
we're at this vendor. Ophelia and I have been discussing this stuff off on the side. Then we decided we want this. See, I keep blanking on the name.
Sea touched elixir.
Sea touch elixir. And
Okay.
then so we'll reapproach the vendor and I'll say we're interested in your sea touch elixir.
You come back. Oh, I am so glad you came back. I found another one. I was digging around and I don't know what I was thinking. My wife must have gotten here and rearranged all my stuff. She's always doing that. But anyway, I think my accent might have changed a little bit, but that's all right. I have two of them now.
It's my brother.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in. I'll turn to Ophelia. Like, do you need both of them?
Now, granted, this will give you a swim speed of 20 feet.
Lysander and Elara are not athletically trained.
Well, can you like duplicate?
Maybe.
That's going to take downtime, and it could take several days to kind of reverse engineer a formula. And then once you have the formula, and if you potentially succeed on the check to reverse engineer, then you have to go buy materials to make said thing.
It's gonna be a minute.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
ask.
gonna be a lot of minutes, but yeah.
I'm gonna ask the vendor here if, like, do you have a scroll of water breathing? Do you have scrolls?
No, I'm an alchemist. Well, I don't deal in scrolls.
Can you
Okay.
point us to someone that would have scrolls here in Salvashore?
Oh, let me think.
But we do want the potions.
Okay, well, these are elixirs, but I have them.
Elixirs.
We'll take your two.
I know, potato. My wife just calls them drinks.
We'll take
Pisses me off.
Take your drinks.
We'll take your two elixirs that you told us are 10 gold each.
That's not at all what I said.
You told us 10 gold.
No, I didn't. I've been doing this a long time, Sonny. Longer than you've been dead, likely, by the looks of you.
Shots fired.
These will cost you 23 gold apiece.
Oh.
So not even a deception check?
What do you mean a deception check? What does that mean? You try to check if you could deceive me? I'm going to say no.
You told us 10 gold apiece when we were here 5 minutes ago.
No, I didn't. Okay, so that's a pretty outrageous lie.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he's pretty adamant that I know my own prices.
Oh my gosh. I love it. No, I didn't.
It's a great try, though.
Maybe it was 15.
Nope. Nope, says right here on the sticker.
24.
My wife put it right there. Yep. Oh. Wait, I'm getting a text from my wife. She says 25. I won't go lower than 22, I'll tell you that. She won't make me supper.
I don't have merch notes. How much do we have?
How much do you have, I think, is the question.
We have some at this party, and I don't have the added the bits. Okay. I still have my
I could see
regular
I
amounts.
could see by your character sheet you don't have enough. But yeah, there is a party fund, and now I don't have access to that file.
Okay, the reason that I was adamant about the price is because we're on a very important task given to us by let's see, Tobias, that he's aware of a plot by Sani to rise the seawater even more to submerge what's left of Salashore. And it's an important task that we've been assigned to essentially save your town.
So there's going to be more water? I better hold on to these elixirs then. So me and my wife can get out of here.
Well, you won't need them if you assist us so that we can save your town.
I don't believe Sani would do such a thing. She's our local barrister, you know. She would lose all her business if she drowned the town. Except for
Would
those
she?
damnable lizard folk.
Maybe she likes them more than she likes you.
Oh, that's possible.
I'm attempting another deception.
I know. Let me see here.
Can I aid?
Oh boy.
Sure, give me an aid. How do you aid him lying to this guy about Sani raising the sea level to kill the town that she makes money off of?
She's like, yeah, that.
You don't get to roleplay her character. Oh my gosh.
Look, if I can't pray for the water to go down for 3 years, okay?
Oh, this is just classic role-playing game, like making a very simple problem way too complex. But okay. Yeah. Okay. So I have.
Okay, I feel like I'm not trying to retcon anything here, but I feel like
Okay.
What
What do you mean retcon?
I feel like Amon would remember things better than Joseph does,
Fair.
and that he probably would have known a better option than Sani to use as the lie.
Okay. What is that better option?
I don't know. Maybe Tobias. He seems pretty.
Tobias is going to drown the city.
He lives on the hill.
He's responsible for collecting our taxes. If he kills us all, no more taxes. Seems like a really stupid plan.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe we should,
22 gold.
yeah, maybe we should just buy him.
Yeah.
I can buy one.
Look, I've played Skyrim. If he dies. 22 gold.
I can buy one.
Oh, great, perfect. Here you go. Let me just take the price tag off here. 22 gold pieces, sir. Just put it right here in my gnarly hand.
Okay.
Why do I feel like
I'll
Oh my
give him
gosh.
22 gold.
very much?
Right, thank you. He bites one of the coins. Sorry, all your weird rumors about people. I don't trust you.
You should.
That one's laced with poison.
Oh no!
I mean, it could have been.
I'm just waiting for you guys to like go on the shopping spree, spend all the money, and then we cannot afford the other potion to go like.
Yeah, one of us has to stay because there's not enough to go underwater.
And we don't have enough gold to like.
Yeah.
'Cause
We don't even know how much gold is in the party fund. So.
I know that's what I'm worried about.
Thanks, Mert.
Sounds like something to do on break.
No, Mert has
I
it.
don't. From where I last saw it, 22 feels like. Well, now we're talking 44. It feels like a lot.
It does, doesn't it?
It feels like
tried.
and if
I know you
this one, if these are 22, what are the other ones gonna be? Well, depending on what we find. So I'm
That's
just
a great question.
I'm
not
just
great-
slightly concerned.
I'm not
So-
great at smooth talking. Lying, yes. Smooth talking. No.
I wouldn't even say you're good at that, but alrighty.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go out and start performing out on the square and.
Okay,
It says it's 11
so we'll
for the
take a
water
break.
breathing,
So
if that helps.
Well, you're not supposed to be Googling shit over there.
That's too bad.
What the hell? Now you're cheating.
Nope.
That's a 10% increase in cost. Okay, so we'll go over to the other group to take a break from this tomfoolery. And as you guys are gathering information, who is it you are looking into with your hobnoberins?
I'll start with the Stana.
Okay. All right. So this is going to be when you do the hobnobbery. It's an hour, and then it ends up being what, a society?
For gather
or
information?
You're right. It's diplomacy for gather information.
Yeah.
I know how to play this game sometimes.
I'm going to aid her.
Not really. Okay.
I will, in fact, aid her.
Great. All right, Alara. Ooh, okay. Okay, it's a good thing you aided because I rolled a 19.
You know?
Right.
And that adds up to a lot.
Is it, so it's 15, right?
Yeah.
Well, then I critically succeeded.
Okay.
So it's a critical success. You grant your ally +2 bonus to the triggering check.
Yes, that is correct. So 19 plus 2 plus your bonus is a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at us go.
So on Stana Keystone, this is what you know.
Want to share some of that mojo for a second?
I wear a mask, okay?
So as you are asking around, there is some kind of maybe sadness and pity when people tell the stories about Stana, because Blavkit Keystone made a bargain with Sani for prosperous business, but it cost him his health. His mother, Stana, is the local grandmaster in the Builders League and is trying to recover family medicines that might prevent his death. He is her son, basically, and she's tending to him as he is slowly dying in their home. And she has absolutely no love for Sani.
Okay.
That's what you know about Stanya Keystone.
We love that.
That takes about an hour.
I can just see this like coming back together. They're gonna be like, guys, check out this potion. We spent 37,000 gold on this one thing. It's gonna be great. And then we're like, oh,
Yeah.
we spent an hour. We got all the information we needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh my god!
Really. God, it's like when you send the kids to the mall with like $10 and they come back owing somebody $50. You're like,
Right.
Great.
Right. Or holding on to things that you know cost more than $10.
Yeah.
And that's even worse.
Oh, but Mom, I got a good deal.
Yeah. Teenager math.
Yep.
I just have to go around asking people if they want to buy this little rock they gave me. Okay. Now what do you want to do?
Do you have any more information you want to gather on anyone else?
Those were all the names that we had originally, but I mean, if we wanted to get any information on, well, like, if we wanted to try some information on, like, Lord Dagon or Sani in the Temple, any of our current quest stuff.
Sure. I mean, we could figure out what we could figure out about Dagon. I mean, I'm
definitely curious about that.
Yeah, always interested in octopus face, octopus arm guy.
And, like, if he's around.
Yeah.
Because that would be... I want
mean,
to know how many people
yeah.
would be down there.
Yeah, is he?
See you around.
Yeah, that's, is he a snowbird? Does he go home?
Is he around, and what's his worst save?
He's a seabird.
Yeah, what is his will save? That's what I know.
Well, I believe it was a 42 last I looked.
Oh my god.
He's a demon lord after.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Okay, so you ask around about Sani, and most people know that, the same thing you've already kind of found out. She's the town barrister.
Yep.
She does dish out justice, but her bargains tend to have a hidden cost for people.
She's Ursula.
Who's that? I don't know. No idea what you're talking about. Everyone in this town talks like this, apparently.
Everybody.
Yeah, that's what you find out about Sani. Just pretty much what you kind of already knew. As far as Dagon, like when you say that name, a lot of people like make the sign of the evil eye and like say like a short phrase or an honorific to Urgathoa, and like we've never seen him or it, but that temple is cursed and belongs to him now. That's what you find out.
Oh no.
I'm just having just this sinking feeling in my gut, like it's gonna be another cottage situation.
I mean, if I will say, Yeah. If this is gonna be another like roll a bunch of athletics, I will say my athletics is even worse now, so that'll be fun.
How is your athletics worse?
Because my I'm not even sure, but I'm a -1.
Yeah, -2.
Are you still have the fatigued condition on or something?
I don't think so. I was like, do we get something? What did I think it was something. I have to look. I think it was something I added when we.
Well, take it away,
Levels.
because dang.
Take it away.
Yeah. Take away all the bad things on your character and add all the good things on your character.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Let me see. What did I do?
Now, the people around town, like, if you talk to some of the Uruxi, dive fishermen, even some of the Lacedons will talk to you and tell you that it's easy swimming once you get below the surface. Like, we're able to go down there and, basically just fish at our leisure. It's not hard to swim under there. It's kind of set in a bay so that the water isn't it's not
Choppy.
rough water. Now, it can, if the wind kicks up, the surface can be choppy, but once you get down underneath, it's pretty calm. So I would say, rule-wise, you should probably automatically succeed your athletics checks to make it through the water. Otherwise, this would be a horrible slog, and no one wants to play that or watch it, right?
Right.
Okay.
I don't know. You put us through the Hungry Cottage.
I was. It's trust broken.
Trust broken, she says.
Definitely.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I'm having so much fun playing shopkeeps and stuff that I completely forgot that it's like after 8 o'clock. So why don't we take a quick break? Let you guys figure out how much money you got
rebuild our trust in the GM.
kitty. You can, totally fine. And so everybody's going to kind of step away. Maybe check into the Discord. I know that Jacob's put it in the Discord for Bloodlords for what you guys' funds are. I don't know what those are off the top of my head. While you're gone for real quick, I'll kind of hang out with the audience and answer any questions or just chill out until you guys filter your way back. Sorry, I lost track of time. But let's make it a quick one, and then we'll get right back to figure out what you guys do with the information that you've uncovered.
Come up with some better lies.
Well, yeah, you could practice that. Maybe we'll workshop on the way home.
Yeah, it's like I'm not like good at being the face, and I always think of things like after, because since then I'm thinking, I could have said this and that, the other thing, and in the moment I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a pressure of being on camera. I gotta perform.
Damn you, cameras. No, you're doing great. You're doing great, and those were feasible lies. Like, trying to say that you are in danger, and if you help us with this, we'll make sure you're not in danger. But that with the kind of the audacity of it and the believability of it, there is a penalty too. But
He put just like the treasure tracker, but it doesn't have the actual like gold, like party gold or anything like that. I think our party gold is how much gold we all have in our own inventory.
that probably makes sense. What is that crinkle crackle sound?
Sorry, that's me.
Well, it's got to be one of the phones, I guess. Next, probably one to the.
Oh, that's a possibility too.
No, it's me.
Slayer, thanks for popping by. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Let's take a look at this treasure tracker.
What about all of the, this is gold we picked up, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, but we've distributed it amongst ourselves.
I haven't added anything to my character sheet.
Well, that sounds like a you problem. Okay, so Is there an actual document? It's the ritual
equals.
Well, let's see. So Ophelia hasn't been keeping track of gold on sheet.
I haven't either.
Mert, yeah. Based on what I'm seeing on sheets, nobody has the money for this except Mert. But I would assume that you can probably afford at least one, and then I'll let you guys kind of do the bookkeeping off air. You know, no one wants to.
Yeah.
No one wants to see that. But I want to see that. But I assume that based on the number of items that you've been able to sell, et cetera, you would have somewhere in the party funds to buy at least one.
Sure.
So just keep track of that you bought one. You know, I'll keep track, and we'll have Jacob rectify the situation
Upon his return.
Yeah, he's definitely the money man.
Sure.
But I think you would be able to afford one of those.
Yeah, and like I said, I legitimately can go in the street and perform. That is on my.
You could.
It's an option for money.
To earn some income is going to be some downtime, and it would be like a day's work of you busking around in the fish market, and it will make some checks. But there's a whole other set of rules for earning income.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Versatile performance. There you go. Oh no, that's if I wanted to use it for diplomacy. Let me see. Yeah.
All right, well, if you guys are going to hang out,
Yep.
I'll pop off real quick, and then we'll get right back, and then we'll kind of settle this whole, can we find potions, what are we going to do, and then decide where to go from there, because, I'm ready to put a hurting on you guys.
We're ready to skip Sal Shore and go somewhere else.
No kidding.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. I
look, I'm gonna need to come back around level 17 when I have the appropriate athletics to do anything, which is still
Let's
gonna be
see.
like -2.
Yeah, that was once Patrick said like, oh,
Yeah.
there's going to be athletics checks again. Like, I started sweating. I was like,
I legit was like,
there was
well,
like trauma.
I'm drowning in this temple that used to belong to my
Yeah.
god.
Remember, you will automatically succeed if it is calm waters.
Calm waters. And the effect of killing Sonny is
Yeah.
that all the waters turn choppy.
Yeah, like, yeah. I just foresee, like, while fighting Sonny or while in the area of the thing, the Lord Dagon shows up, and all of a sudden the waters aren't so calm
Well, yeah,
anymore.
because isn't it like a serpent thing, and he just like
Right.
spins around, like
Eats me for dinner.
makes all the
That's
waters and.
That's assuming we fight her, right? Because I mean, she's one of the.
Barristers of the sound, right?
Yeah, right. So like, I mean, we didn't fight the others we met so far, so I guess it wouldn't really make sense for us to kill her.
I guess potentially, but man, the amount of times that I have thought, oh, this is one of those situations where we can go in and have a conversation, it just doesn't go that way. Someone will, yeah.
Well, so okay, I don't know if you guys ever added this to your character sheet, but on June 24th, we got. Jacob sent a message out that we got 57 gold and 5 silver, and I don't know if you guys ever added that to your
I
character
did not.
sheet.
No.
But I will wait until we rectify everything. to
Well,
make
or
sure
I think I
everything's
did. There was I had an issue
That
with.
was in the Discord. That was a message
Oh, was it?
sent out.
Okay.
So if that wasn't added to your character,
That
It was
probably, I think that also happened. I need to go back and check because I actually lost, Pathbuilder lost all my.
57 gold and what?
5 silver.
Okay. And I don't think I added the money back in. Yeah, because I have
Got it.
3 gold, so.
Yeah, mine was at 7.
Also, if you haven't updated your character sheet ever, there's also 13 more. 13 gold, 7 silver, and 1 copper.
That's the ones that's what I added.
What was the silver?
7.
Okay.
So it's 57 plus 13. Okay.
Yes.
1 copper?
Uh-huh.
Got it.
Like, I know that I haven't added anything to... this is my initial...
Yeah.
This looks much better.
Yeah, now I'm just going to drown with money in my pockets.
It does make me like the using my armor to sink faster does make me think of like Metal Mario.
Right. Yeah.
Like does the heavy metal music play when I'm
When you're sinking? Yeah.
We can have TJ look into that.
I'm gonna like jump out of the boat and hold a rock all the way to the bottom.
Every time.
Oh, the light?
It's supposed to have more room back here, Chosen. Okay.
Okay, that looks better.
Okay.
we did all our stop talk, Patrick.
I heard, yeah, that's great. So it sounds like you have funds. You just had to know what's up. Okay.
This is true. I want to get one more thing, and then... But you can keep talking. You're not on me anyways.
Dang.
So we're back.
Yes.
All right. So it sounds like we've sorted out our money situation. You guys have spent some time hobnobbing, and you guys spent some time figuring out what other merchants you can find that might have these potions of water breathing. And you do find somebody who has a stock of 3 more, and they will sell them to you for 11 gold apiece.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the vendor and say,
Here we go.
there's a mysterious interloper that is working with a sea demon to raise the sea levels, and we are tasked with solving the problem. And if you want to help us with a discount.
Okay.
That was.
It's worth a shot.
And it sure is.
Mysterious interloper, you
Mysterious
say.
interloper.
Serious.
Have you met my cousin down at the apothecary? Alchemist shop? We all talk like this. Oh, right. So, a mysterious interloper is working with Dagon to raise a sea around here. And you think I don't want to...
Dagon. He said a demon.
A sea demon. I didn't say who.
Well, I know. Well, that makes your lie even less believable. Okay.
Please tell me the shopkeeper's not like a water person who like would like that.
So silly. Okay. Okay. So you are attempting a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is against my perception DC of a merchant. Okay. Who's really, really good at perception. Okay. Oh boy.
I like how he turns and looks at you before he rolls the die.
That sounds horrible. 10 gold apiece. If what you're saying is true, I've got to have the funds to get out of here. What was you expecting? Free?
And these are the sea touch elixir or the...
No. Potions of water breathing.
Sure.
These will last you a good hour under there.
We'll take them.
10 gold apiece. I got 3 of them.
I'll pay for 2 of them, so...
Okay. That brings your grand total to 7, I think.
Do we need 7?
Look, if people are unconscious and you're trying to swim your way back up, I mean,
It's only 1 extra. Because if we're gonna, because Remy only need 1
yeah,
too.
Remy's gonna need one.
Oh. Yeah, so technically there's 6 of you. Oh man. It might behoove you to have around 12.
Yeah.
And no gold. Hold on, I can whip up some more.
Well, I mean, you know, yeah.
Yeah. No, the logistics are painting out in my brain.
This is just one merchant so far.
Yeah.
Or you can just swim like hell and hope for the best.
What about scrolls?
Scrolls. Scrolls would actually be, I think, a little more expensive. A second rank spell on a scroll would cost at least 12 gold.
Not if it's to rescue them from their impending doom.
Okay.
The
Well, now you gotta,
catechism.
So the
Spend
thing
some
about the
time.
water breathing spell is that it hits 5 people. And if it's heightened to 4th, it lasts for 8 hours.
yes, but a potion is only good for the one person who drank it.
Yes.
What is scroll without?
So a scroll, if you're going to do water breathing spell, let's take a look at this. So if you heighten it, that means it's going to be a higher rank. So it starts off as a 2. Heighten it to 3rd, it will last 8 hours, and the target is 5 creatures. Yep. So a 3rd rank spell scroll, 30 gold.
Well, that's just economical.
Sounds like it.
Are there any?
Well, hang on. That is.
Sounds economical. Are there any? No. All right.
Well, so, and this is probably me just getting hung up on first edition terminology because there is a price and then there is a cost, right? The cost to make it and the price to sell it. So yeah, it looks like 30 gold for a scroll of a 3rd rank spell. Does
So if we had.
a 5th level settlement. So you could probably find items of that level.
Ophelia, do you want to try to smooth talk the price down? Because I feel like my tactics aren't the most.
Well, you have to find a guy who has it first.
And then maybe we
Should
should
we
meet
find
up
one?
with Alara and see if she can smooth talk. Because I think she may be better than both of us.
Huh. Okay. So as you guys meet up in the fish market, did you want you to cut to a table? I'm going to change out a map here.
So
So how did you guys go?
we got 3 water breathing potions and a
Oh, that's-
potion of sea touched, which will give somebody a swim speed. Whatever.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, that's excellent.
He has another one, but we didn't buy it.
Okay.
Laura, we were hoping that you could help us maybe talk down the price of a scroll of water breathing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could try my best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to find it first.
Okay.
Sure.
But it targets up to 5 people. And if it's heightened, it lasts longer than an hour.
Oh, so that we could.
Like, how long would it last?
8, if I'm correct.
Oh.
Oh, so then we could. Okay, we could use that on the 5 of us, and then each have a water breathing in case there's a.
Mishap.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Of course, would we only use the water breathing for the potion for Remy?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we can find the spell.
I mean, because right now we got, what, 3 of the potions?
No, we have 8.
We have 8 of them?
Well,
We have
seven.
7 water
oh,
breathing.
sorry.
We have
7.
4 and what-
7.
Right, but if we find the scroll, that'll get each of us for 8 hours.
Yes.
And then
everybody
we
but
could
Remy.
keep the potions and make sure that Remy stays
Yes.
well, saturated.
Correct.
What other word would you describe? Hydrated?
Hydrated.
Hydrated was going to be my word, but we're going to be under the water.
I was only half listening. It just
Yeah, he's going to be
struck me
well hydrated.
as- That's fine.
Yes, he is. He's going to be well hydrated,
Interesting,
inside and out.
I mean, it's already going to defy, the logic because he's a corpse that's going to sink.
Actually, they float.
Hence defying the logic. Gosh.
Oh boy. Okay.
You
He does have another elixir, as you touched, which gives you like webbed fingers and hands, toes,
Okay.
webbed fingers and toes. It helps with the swimming.
Okay. I mean,
I figured it would be good for either you or Alara.
look, the idea of the idea of talking about me going and swimming and submerging myself under the water for any length of time more than just like bathing is frightening to me. So it is not my it is not my calling, that is for sure.
Well, we picked up one of them. If you want to pick up the other one, they're 22 gold each. But I have a feeling he could be talked down. I'm just not good at it.
Have you ever tried to like breathe underwater when you're not supposed to, like scuba diving or snorkeling or anything like that?
Snorkeling's not bad, but scuba diving sucks.
Like hard, like very difficult for me to get over it. Like I couldn't even snuba. It took me several minutes before I could even like trust myself to breathe through that. Anyway, that's what this reminds me of.
Yeah.
It sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Let's have some fun.
Okay.
As you guys are walking down the around in the market discussing like, hey, let's go buy this. Let's go talk to this guy. Maybe you could talk him down because I sucked at it. Whatever you were saying. I don't know.
Something like that.
A group of people start kind of moving towards you. They kind of have come out of market stalls or walked up the docks and kind of met in a group and started talking, looking over their shoulder as you're approaching. And
Great.
then they start moving towards you. A small mob now stands in your way in the dock areas of the fish market.
About
Told
how many?
you
About how
pissed
many?
him off.
There are at least, let's see here. There's probably about a dozen or so.
Okay.
And as they kind of approach you, some of them are carrying torches, like lit torches.
Oh.
Some of them are armed with things like shovels, belaying pins, fishing gaffs. A half a dozen of the toughest looking ones are wearing armor and actually bearing tridents.
Oh no.
What do you do?
Though I have a guess here.
A broad-shouldered woman in scale armor steps forward, gesturing angrily with her trident. We've heard you're asking about the Sea Witch, and you don't know the trouble you're causing. Sani's powers are great. We know. We've lived with her for generations. It's foolish to oppose her. We don't know what grudge you have with her, but go away. Leave her be. She looks around to those that are surrounding her, and they're all nodding and murmuring in agreement. We know how this will end. You'll go down there. Sani will eat you alive. And then she'll take out her anger on us. And we've suffered enough. Don't make things worse. And you notice, as she's talking, the guy that's kind of standing directly behind her right shoulder has like a burlap sack over his head with like some eye holes, like crooked eye holes cut in him. And he's like,
I would like to step out in front of our group here,
okay.
and
Let's just put
before this goes ballistic.
We'll have this be the lady that's yelling at you.
Great. I want to.
There is an Eruxi among them as well.
I want to use diplomacy and make an impression.
Oh, okay.
And I would. So you said there's like 6 that look formidable, right? They have like armor and stuff on.
Yeah, the 6 I put on the map, and there are like several behind them that have like belaying pins, fishing
Sure.
gaffs, shovels. These guys look like they mean business.
I'm going to target, because I can target 5 individuals. So I'm going to target everyone but, because you said there's 6, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I want to target everyone but the woman speaking.
Okay. So, yeah, so to make an impression, it takes a minute of talking.
Correct.
So give me just a kind of a basic rundown
Sure.
of what you're saying.
So I'm just going to walk out there and I'm going to say, well, hold on a minute. This looks like it could be heading somewhere that it doesn't need to head. We are in town with a figure from Grey Dirge, and I would hate to have the implications of the harm that would come if he were to be harmed. And we're not here to cause any undue harm on your town. As a matter of fact, when we come, if you have a problem with the injustice that she brings upon you when people go down there, we're here to fix that problem.
Look, you don't know nothing about justice. She's our barrister. Now, granted, Bulgath here, well, you tell him. Well, I envied another man whose handsome face stole the woman I love. And Sandy punished him like I asked, but in exchange, she took my face.
Right, so wouldn't you want a barrister who's fair and not full of trickery?
It would be nice, yeah.
Yeah.
My husband was killed in a car accident, and I asked Sonny to get revenge on the driver, and she did, but she took my memory of my husband, and now I don't even remember his name.
How is that justice?
Look, you make an important point. I'm gonna roll a... Look, we've taken a vote on this, okay?
That's my third skill check for the day. I'll take my +2.
Ooh, okay. Even better. Look, we've taken a vote on this. We'll pay you to just go away. We don't have much, but a little gold is better than dying. And we're trying to help you. Look, Taryn and Gullah here, look, they're married. They went to Sani to find their missing son, and she found them. But in exchange, their daughter died.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
Look at this. We don't need your money. We are trying to set you free from her influence. If we rid the town of her influence, you guys can elect a new barrister that is fair and gives you the opportunity to stand in front of them and seek real justice, not backwater deals and things you can't trust. Why would you risk your daughter to find your son? You didn't know. You went there seeking justice and you got robbed.
Right, it's right. She's not wrong.
And besides,
Plus, all the people that I hear when we speak of her in the town, there are other people that find her injustice just as shocking as you do.
Yeah, right. It's not right.
We could throw her out of that temple, and you could elect a new barrister. And Saloshur could turn a page, and fairness would rule.
She kind of looks sadly at the sack of coins she's collected.
Keep your money.
All our bargains would be ended if you destroyed Sani. You have no idea what that would mean to me, to Bulgath, to the town. It won't bring their daughter back, but maybe he's right. Maybe he's right.
And I'll end with this. You don't bargain with justice. Justice is black and white.
So they kind of, you see their shoulders kind of slump, the weapons kind of get lowered, and they kind of turn to talk amongst themselves for a little bit. And like they're resting their hands on the people that obviously have suffered under Sani's, manipulations.
I'll throw another one in for you. We've already taken care of Iron Tavia.
Who?
Yeah.
Part of her coven.
Well, that means you have a pretty good chance then, I suppose.
Look, we've built our bridge from our side. Come across, and we can finish this together.
You see the man with the canvas kind of sack over his head, just kind of like nodding, like. All right, look. We don't know you. You've been in town, what, a day, two? And we didn't mean no harm. You was asking around. You put us all in danger. But if you're saying you can take out her coven sisters, you stand a pretty good chance maybe of taking her out. And if that's the case, it might help us. So, if you won't take our money, take this. And she goes into this pouch on her belt and like lifts this leather flap, and you see like this, like a bunch of rings that are holding potions. And she gives you an additional 6 potions of water breathing.
Whoa.
If you're gonna go down there and you can't breathe in the water like Siska here, you're gonna need these. If you won't take our coin, take these. We'll get new ones. Just they keep us safe when we're fishing. We'll get new ones. Just don't fail. If you fail, gods know what she'll do to us. We're putting our faith in you. Don't let us down. And she tries to give you the coins and the potions.
I'll take both sacks, but then I will just turn and hand the coin back to the person that's to her right, and I'll just, if they don't take it, I just kind of drop it on the dock there.
Oh, yeah. They kind of surreptitiously scoop it back out.
Sure.
They don't want to feel like a pity case, or but they'll take it back.
I don't know who you all venerate in this town. I would hope that even though the Pallid Princess does not have claim on that temple any longer, that her presence is still here with her people. And worship, veneration, doesn't have to happen in that temple. You put your faith in me, I'll drive her out. And we'll see to it by the time that we come back up, you guys can have an election for a new barrister.
Well, that would mean a lot to us. And you see a few of them pull out like pendants that have the fly holy symbol, and they nod to you. Well, we'll not stand in your way then. Best of luck to you. Just, you can't let us down. And you see them kind of nod to each other, and they start to disperse back into the crowd unless you have something to say.
Nope.
They make their way back to their boats. Some go down the docks. Some climb ladders down to the lower docks and return to their fishing dinghies. Some go back into the fish market. But they leave you.
So I'm assuming, like every other, fight in school, right? So as this kind of has started, everyone else kind of in the area kind of stopped and watched this altercation?
Yes.
Okay. So after that's finished, I'm just going to wrap up with they're all dispersing, and I will just step up onto the platform of the dock and I'll say, Sallow Shore, we'll give you an opportunity for a fair barrister.
And yeah, you hear acknowledgement coming from some of the stalls or passers-by, the crowd that's gathered around. There's, some raised holy symbols or like hand gestures to like kind of grant their own way of blessing your
I love that.
into the ocean.
Okay.
It seems like you feel like most of the town would be behind you on this.
I love that. And then I'll step back into our group, kind of back behind Amon, and as he steps kind of back behind you, you hear him kind of like under his mask, like he's like nervously breathing, like holy cow.
Oh shit, we almost got a fight.
So, yeah, that's me.
Okay.
I'll turn over my shoulder and go, that's quite the impression.
My mother told me once that if you can't leave them with an impression, you better leave them dead.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, you did avoid bloodshed, at least here on the docks for now. And you got the sense of some of the injustice that Sani has kind of brokered onto this town, and what these, bargains that they've made, and the prices that they have paid for this service, right?
His face.
Yeah. So,
His face. Damn.
what do you do now that it seems like you have the equipment you'll need to get underwater? You have the town behind you, so
I think at this point, I would like to rest and wake up tomorrow and go from there and go down to the temple. I think we actually need to go find someone to take us out in a dinghy, right? So someone to secure that.
sure.
Did you guys pick up the second siege elixir?
I can if you take us back to the guy. I'll pay for it.
Sure. I'll show him back.
Yeah.
And then, do you guys think we should still look for a scroll of water breathing, or do you think these potions
We
will
have-
suffice?
We have 2 each now and
Look,
an extra.
I don't think it'll hurt for us to have it, because I think if we start with the scroll, we have a wider window to avoid any kind of mishap. But relying on, I mean, heaven forbid, like I'm underwater and I don't know, lose my backpack.
So
Like,
it's 2 hours each. If we each have 2 vials, it's 2 hours each versus 8 hours and backup vials.
right. Yeah.
Because we don't. know if we're
Hopefully it
gonna run
doesn't
into
take
them.
10 hours, but the last time we went and fought one of these hags, we had to fight her fletchling
Yeah, and I don't.
companions
yeah,
and then her house.
I wouldn't imagine it's going to be very straightforward. She's not just going to like meet us on the block and
Right.
I think there's probably going to be some. At the very least, we got to search the place to find the ring, right? So, and that's going to take some time.
Now remember that this scroll will only basically cover 5 people
Correct.
of water breathing. Now we might look into whether or not Remington actually does need it, as he is technically an undead minion and not a PC. I don't know, since he doesn't get the basic undead benefits. We might have to
Let me look that
play
up
around
for
with
you.
that, because if he is just a zombie, he would not need to. Like if he is just a undead creature and not technically an undead PC, just has the minion trait, he may just not need to breathe at all. And technically, yeah, you guys don't need to breathe, but there's some sort of, exchange. There's something special about whatever animates these undead characters that requires them to be above and beyond what a normal undead would be. That's really the only way to kind of, real world justify these rules that we need to adhere to.
While he's doing that, can you remind me how would this work with my armor? Like swimming, so I wouldn't need anything to help me sink, but it's just athletics checks to resurface.
You could basically sink down the bottom and walk along the bottom. I would be fine with that. So as they're maybe swimming above you, you're maybe keeping pace on the ocean floor as you make your way to the temple, right? Or maybe because you're probably not going to pinpoint the temple's location on the surface, right? You're probably going to have to go down and then make your way to it. So you could do it that way, and then when you're ready to come up, you would just take your armor off, stow it, and swim up with the rest of them unarmored. And hopefully you don't get attacked on the way up. Right? What kind of GM would do that?
Is it the weight that's making me sink?
Yes.
So stowing it, I'd still have that weight.
Well, not if you put it in the spacious pouch.
Gotcha. Can I take off part of the armor and just wear the breastplate with going down there?
Sure. Yeah, I don't know that there's specifics about whether or not you sink to the bottom. It's just you get underwater and you have to make athletics checks to move 10 feet. So basically every move action will just get you 10 feet of movement, and it's assumed you automatically succeed the athletics checks. It's actually assumed you automatically critically succeed the athletics checks. Which means you'll move 15 feet in calm water, even if you don't have a swim speed. So knowing that, you have the gear you need, you have a plan. Was there anything else you wanted to do in town before you decide to call it a day? It was probably late in the afternoon, early evening, when you ran into these people on the docks.
Nothing I wanted to do.
I mean,
Try to find the scroll.
Yeah, we're just looking for that scroll.
Yeah, we'll say you would find a scroll, and it would sell at the cost of 30 gold.
So it says generally in Pathfinder 2e, undead creatures, including undead animal companions, do not inherently need to breathe.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go with that. That is a specific rule that overrides the basic undead benefits, I would think. So the scroll would get the 5 characters, and then you can use potions of water breathing to get you back and forth as needed, depending. Okay.
Other than that, I don't think I have anything.
I mean, if we're in early evening, I mean, I guess I did hobnob around. My only other thought was if there's time, since we're just going to go back and rest, like, especially now that the townsfolk are more on our side, would we be able to get more information on? I don't know that anybody would have anything on her, but like weaknesses or like something like because I feel like we know what she does, and she makes bad deals, but I don't feel like.
You make terrible deals.
But I don't feel like I know anything, I guess, tactically, but then I don't know if anybody in town would know that either.
So, in town, with gathering more information, you would find out that she is a sea hag.
Oh.
Now, to find out more about sea hags, that would take an occultism or a society check. If that's what you're shooting to do.
Yes.
Yes.
I can throw an occultism
Absolutely.
at it.
I can aid society,
Okay.
and if I aid, I get +4 with cooperative nature.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, this actually looks like it will only be society for this.
Then
Okay.
Might take a occultism at a higher DC though, because occultism should work for hags. Okay, so
Alar and I both have society.
And I'm on.
And
okay,
I
so
can
well,
aid. I'm
all
good
right,
at
go ahead
aiding.
and roll your aid. I'm not sure aid is a secret check,
I don't think it is.
and yeah,
No.
24.
okay, so 24 is a success. So with
Good
your
job.
cooperative nature, you get a +4 on the roll. Who wants to? You guys want your own separate rolls? Is that what I'm getting? Ophelia, Society, looks like a +11.
yeah.
+15 on the roll. Okay. Let's see. So with this check, I will grant you that they are exceptionally resilient to any magic spells that allow saving throws. They're resistant to magic.
Resistant to magic. Well, there goes half of my arsenal.
Yeah. Now that doesn't mean it's not impossible. They're just they're a little bit more resilient
Yeah.
to magic.
So if you're going to roll to hit them, it may be easier for that. But if they're going to make saves, they're hardy.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, that phase bolt come in clutch.
And then Alara will take a society from Alara as well. Are you also plus 11?
No, I'm 9.
9. Okay. 9.
9!
9. I'm 9. Okay. 19. Plus we'll give you a 23. Okay. They have a weakness to cold iron.
Wow.
How convenient.
And that's the things that you know from asking around and thinking about your knowledge of what a sea hag is and how to face them.
I don't hate knowing that.
It's pretty handy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so let's spend some time around town. You do that. Was there anything else you wanted to do before you headed back to the Fishmonger Inn and Old Maeve and her bevy of grandchildren?
Oh, I was like, I want to do about 8 more hours of things.
Right,
Just to not do this
Yeah.
battle, but
Now that we know that she has a weakness to cold iron, is there anywhere? Is that smithy? Is there a smithy? I think there was one that we talked to before, wasn't there?
You did, yes. When he purchased his armor, yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Amon, when you were in the smithy, was it yesterday? Did he have anything that looked like it was cold iron in there?
Did he have anything that looked like it was cold iron in there?
No. It was a very. This is a small fishing village, small fishing town, just a few thousand
that's fair.
people.
That's fair.
So it'd be pretty hard to procure coal iron here.
I believe it would be pretty hard to procure cold iron here because it's a small fishing village.
Your assessment of the town is impeccable.
Yes.
I appreciate that. This is why you are the leader of the Exports Guild of Grey Dirge.
I have been around. I've
Yeah.
been around.
Yeah.
So, would you like
Give me a deception check.
a would
Okay.
you like a black adder venom or a giant centipede venom to go on your weapon?
Oh, what now?
Black adder venom or giant centipede venom?
What would you recommend?
It's 29.
They're about the same. It's poison.
Well, I'll take the black adder venom.
Okay. Will you apply it to your weapon?
I'll probably wait till we get closer.
Of course.
I think she's reading it for you. Like what it does.
It's a DC 18 Fortitude. It lasts 3 rounds. And the first stage is a D4 poison. Stage 2 is a D6 poison. And the stage 3 is a D8 poison.
Okay.
Yeah, so you would apply it to the weapon, and on your next successful hit, it would apply the poison, and then I would start making saves as necessary. Or if you stabbed Ophelia with it, she would have to start making saves.
Correct.
Let's see how this works.
All right, start making saves.
No, not now. Do it when we fight the creature. Okay.
Why did you shove your machete in your leg?
And I'll hand the giant centipede venom to Mert
Okay.
for his, so he can start incorporating it.
I will make a note for him and make sure he gets that on his sheet, because I know he likes to roll with a paper character sheet sometimes.
That's for this encounter, so.
Oh, you think you're going to go right to Zani?
No.
No.
Okay.
But just for,
Yeah, he'll know when to apply it.
Yeah, when to use it.
yes.
So yeah, it is. So you'd have to retrieve it as an action, and then it's an interact action to apply it to your weapon. So
This
will
is
take some time.
manipulate, so it'll take 2 rounds
Yep.
when you're in battle.
2 actions. Yeah. So at that point, I think I'm ready to retire for the day and kind of get myself rebooted and set back up for in the morning.
Sure. Yes.
Can we apply poisons to our weapons underwater?
That's an interesting question.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have to do some research on that.
Yeah.
You sure are. And while you're at it, look and see if I can throw an acid flask.
Yeah, so thrown weapon, any kind of ranged
Ranged weapon,
weapon
yep.
will have their range increment.
Okay.
And range increment on a bomb is 20 feet, so you'll get to throw it 10 feet.
I'm sure
And-
she'll try to get up in my face.
Hopefully it breaks when it hits underwater.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting question. Now, you can, if you want to get all into like physics and all that stuff, you could say, well, no, this wouldn't work or this wouldn't work, but it's a game.
Yeah. Sure.
It's a game.
And there are rules to like play the game.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too bogged down by
In the
like,
weeds.
well, this is a glass bottle, and so this is, if you try to throw glass underwater, it won't break because it's, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Now, if you throw a water balloon underwater, then obviously not, we don't want to do all that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's not fun for anybody.
Kind of make we'll figure out the poison thing. Now, if it's like a liquid poison, I'm sure when you uncap it, it's just going to like
Go everywhere.
dissipate in
Yeah.
the water.
That's a
I
good
don't
point.
know.
I don't know.
And I'm assuming.
Now, if it's a paste, I don't know. I'll have to look into it.
Maybe Ophelia, with her alchemical crafting, could find a way to make it into a paste. Like grind something into it to thicken it.
Yeah, that
Or-
would take some downtime.
Yeah. Or you could like
Get some starch and thicken it up.
soak a cloth in it, and then attach the cloth to the blade, and then as you're gashing in the wound, the poison would apply.
Yeah, like if you just had
Like a netting around your weapon to hold the cloth in place.
just a piece of soak that
Yeah.
you jam down in your scabbard,
Yeah.
and then sheath it, and then when you pull it out, it applies the poison.
Yeah. That's
I
interesting.
think I would go with that. I mean, that's a creative way to get around like, ooh, it's underwater.
Yeah.
And you can, well, what, does the cloth soak in the water when it's underwater? But I don't want to do that.
Details.
Just
Yeah,
add some
'cause-
cornstarch, dude.
That's
we'll
supposed to
be
be
able
for
to
thickening things
talk,
up, right?
Then because of the breathing.
Yeah. There will be no talking because I'll be drowning if I'm talking.
Now, if you can breathe underwater, then you can cast spells
And talk.
Okay.
Yeah, all those rules I was reading about is if you are actually holding your breath
Gotcha.
Okay.
underwater. So if your potion runs out while you're under there, then you're going to have to like start holding your breath until you like, oh God, I need my next potion. But hopefully, because you're not going to have a way to keep track of exactly an hour down there.
Right.
So you're going to have to gauge the time that your potion runs out with the time that like, as soon as you start breathing in, you're like, oh no.
Oh no, that's
Oh,
water,
no.
not air.
So what you're saying?
Which then you would effectively start drowning, and then
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
So Lysander's going to sit the entire battle with his hand with his other potion ready.
Well, we do have the scroll.
That's true. We got 8 hours.
you guys are gonna be
We're
fine,
go- yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The potions are just backup.
Sure. Yeah. I
If
believe
you're
it.
going to be down there for 8 hours,
I mean,
What's down there?
who knows?
a city.
Exactly.
Okay? Could be a sunken
We
city.
go down there and do like.
Atlantis is down there.
She's
Whatever
not
that
there.
is.
Now you've been to temples of Urgathoa,
Yeah.
and they can be large structures.
Yes.
Oh.
So I suppose.
And for as old as this is supposed to be,
yeah,
like,
I suppose
Be
we shall
quite
see.
large.
But so yeah, you go back to the inn,
Yep.
have some dinner, do your nightly things, your nightly preparations, get some rest, wake up the next day, do your daily preparations, etc., etc., including, I'm assuming, your star chart reading.
100%.
Okay. And aside from the occasional yelling at the grandkids throughout the night, startling you out of sleep, but not really.
Mert's here to check on if he's still alive.
Mert!
Yes. Yes, it has been fairly. It's been a fairly nice, easygoing. Mert was never in the dirt kind of day.
You actually crushed that plant thing that was in the sun garden.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You had like 2 crits in a row.
Yeah. Totally put down that thing, which was an assassin vine. For those of you
How
who
fitting.
It got
don't know.
assassinated.
Yeah, how fitting.
Yeah, it did get assassinated.
Also, Patrick does a really good Mert impression.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you weren't supposed to tell him that, but I'm sure he'll rewatch.
Go back and rewatch the show.
Rewatch, yeah, rewatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta go back and
Yeah,
watch again.
for sure.
it's just a habit. I had a good friend in Colorado that I hung around so much that I actually started talking and sounding a lot like him, which was kind of scary in a way. Like I was assimilating, like his tones and stuff. And so people thought I was like impersonating him all the time. We went camping one time with this group from England, and they asked if we were brothers because we talk exactly the same. And that's when I realized, okay, I'm taking on too much.
He said, now we have a problem.
Just the seer and I can answer a phone, and her mother cannot tell us apart.
Yeah, I mean, it happens when you hang out with someone a lot. You start kind of mimicking each other's affectations, I think. And I think I have the personality and the neurology to do that more than a normal person would.
Which makes you a great DM.
But I ended up going to, we used to play a CCG, and we went to a tournament like in New Mexico, and like, this guy was like a high-ranked player, and they're like, hey, we heard you do a great impression of Thad. And he's not watching, so he doesn't care if I use his name. And I like immediately just went into it, and they're like, oh my God, that's spot on. So don't take any offense to it. It's just something I do. But he got wind of it, and he's like, so I heard you do a pretty good impression of me. And I was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Do you want to play some Star Wars? And then off we go. So that's enough of that. So no offense, Jacob, it just happens.
I love it.
And in fact, if you're watching, I still love you, man. Okay, he's not watching.
He should be watching.
He should. Thad, get out there and get on Twitch and watch.
Right.
And then subscribe and follow and all the things. Support us on Patreon.
Hey, you should hit him back. You should hit him up and say, "Hey, I was just talking
I
about
haven't
you."
talked to this guy in 20 years, but okay. This is a lot. When you're my age, you have friends that have come and gone a long time. But anyway,
Yeah.
where were we? Next morning.
Yeah, we were resting up for the next morning.
Yeah.
Getting us a party breakfast.
I blame Joseph for the derail.
What?
It happens.
Sure. So next morning, you head out because the town has like come to understand that you are here to kind of lift this. I don't want to say curse.
Yeah.
This
It's a curse.
This
Oppressive ruler.
this influence of Sani over this town.
So I was right.
In a way, the ocean's not going to raise up and swallow.
He's
them,
gonna go back to that shop and just kick the door open and be like, "Did you hear that? Yeah, I was right."
Hell yeah.
Okay, here's her gold back. So it, after some breakfast again, some lightly fried fish cakes and eggs, you make your way to try to find somebody that will provide you with a dinghy to row you out to about where the temple should be. You can then cast your scroll, and etc. Now, is water breathing on your spell list? Someone's spell
Not mine.
list.
Oh my
No.
God.
Okay. That's a whole nother ball of wax.
Because we can't
I can't change spells until I level,
change spells.
so I gotta go fight people back in the woods.
I am not of that. Yeah. It's also not of the
Occult.
occult nature, so
It's a divine spell.
it is divine, but it's also arcane.
Okay.
Alara?
She's occult.
Nope.
Oh.
Me.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
To cast a spell from a scroll requires holding it in one hand and activating it with a cast a spell activity using the normal number of actions. The spell must appear on your spell list.
well, surely there's someone in town that sympathizes with our cause that would be willing to come out with us and cast it on us, right?
Or at least able to.
Sallow Shore, lend me your ears
Oh my goodness.
And your spellcaster.
and your spellcasters.
Okay. So it is a divine spell, but it is not part of the Oracle.
Yeah.
Spell
Well,
list?
it is. It's. I don't have it on my list.
Oh, it just has to be. You don't have to have. It just has to be on your spell list.
Like you
Meaning
can.
you can get access to
Oh,
it.
I have it on my
Then
big
yes,
list.
You can
yes.
cast it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
don't
thought
have
it has
to
to
know the
appear
spell.
on my
No, because
chose the
otherwise you would
list.
just cast the spell, right? You would just prepare it and cast it.
Well, yes, I was.
Yeah,
That's
it
all.
just has to appear on your spell list.
Okay, well, I can do that then.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not. It's like, and so ended the Bloodlords campaign. Stay tuned next week when we decide what the hell we're going to play because you can't make any progress.
Everyone drowns in the sea.
Yeah, just on your spell list, meaning it's that the entire spell list of occult or divine or
Primal.
arcane spells or primal spells that is in your that you would have access to.
Okay.
Right. It's not your repertoire. It is
Okay,
your list.
that makes it a lot different.
Yes.
Then, yeah, there's, yeah.
Yeah, I thought
And if I'm wrong, fuck it. You can do it. I don't
Okay,
care.
I love
you
that
gotta
for me.
make this thing go forward, right?
I love it.
I got the same impression too that you had to swap
Yeah,
it out.
I've been greenlit.
Okay.
Here we go.
And well, I'm actually if I'm wrong. I don't care.
But by then, we'll already
I
be
don't think I'm
drowning.
wrong because like it's just it's the same thing in like in 1E that I'm used to. If it's on your spell list, you can cast it.
Cool.
A scroll. Or a wand. All right, so spend an hour or so finding someone who will row you out to where they know the temple to be. And they have a pretty good idea of where it is because they have had some people go back and forth. You cast the spell, you dive down into the water, and you start making your way down through this. At first, it's clear. You know, the sun is shining. There's the beams of light that kind of break the water surface and then spread out and dissipate. And there are a number of fish that, swim and then scatter away as you dive and disturb the water. And you start kind of swimming your way down. The water gets a little bit darker, but there are still light coming down here. It's probably going to be low light conditions down here, which I don't think is a problem for anybody. And you start approaching the temple from above. And so it takes a little while to like find, your bearings and start looking for this structure and spotting it through the water because seeing through the water is a little bit more challenging than just out in the air, obviously. Okay, so now I gotta scroll all the way back up because okay. Salo Shore may be half flooded, but this hasn't stopped the town from engaging in trade and industry. Immediately upon entering the water half of town, Sleeks, Aruxes, and Spiny Lacedons are common sights. You've bypassed this. As you go out further into the sea, the number of fishers that are out here swimming with you, those Aruxi, those Lacedon ghouls, start thinning out. The ground sinks. Low cliffs give way to before another cliff marks the ground. What the hell? Sorry. The ground sinks in fits and starts, with low cliffs giving way to comparatively flat blocks of homes and businesses before another cliff marks where the ground has further collapsed. You are now on the westernmost edge of town, completely underwater. A large temple comes into view, broadly rectangular in shape. It has a central plaza marked with a pillar and a colossal statue of the pallid princess Urgathoa, flanked by braziers that are still burning with supernatural green flame. Dense gardens of sea plants flank the entrance. As you approach, you notice a few things. First of all, there is coral all over the bottom of the ocean floor here. There's still a lot of sea life swimming in and about and flitting about. Occasionally you can see a larger fish in the distance, this dark shape in the murky water that kind of keeps pace with you and then swims off. There's also a boat that seems to be sunk, keel up, in front of the temple itself. There are broad white steps leading up to the temple entrance. On the left and right of those stairs, tall gardens enclose low stone walls and thickly overgrown with seaweed that stretch 20 feet above the ocean floor. A sunken boat lies prow up in the western garden, its tattered sails swaying in the current. Besides the main entrance leading to the temple, there seems to be 2 smaller entrances leading into chambers along the temple's west and east sides. And as you make your approach, you see swimming around the temple a large reptilian creature that's kind of sculling about, and swimming right behind it, guiding it with chains, are 2 Lacedon ghouls. And they kind of swim in this circular pattern around the temple, around the side, and behind it. And soon after, another reptilian creature led on a chain by 2 Lacedons. You see this pattern emerging as there seems to be guards patrolling the outside of the temple. And we'll figure out how you make your approach to the temple and potentially avoid these guards next time. I know, I hate it. I wanted to get to this. I was so pumped.
It's in the title. You gotta.
It's in the title.
Yeah, we had to get to the ghouls.
You just did. You see them.
Yeah.
There they are.
Now we can end it.
Okay. Now next week will be of like killing the ghouls and getting into the temple or something. I don't know. I'm still workshopping the title.
He's workshopping.
Yeah, it does need some work.
He's
right?
always got
It's
to
too many
see.
characters.
He's got to see where we end.
Of death and drowning.
Yeah.
So,
Oh wait, by the way, did you cast that spell?
Yeah. Okay.
there's a new Pathfinder show coming on that came on at 9 o'clock from the director of Pathfinder, Paizo.
All right. Yes. So
We were going to try to raid that, but I don't know who's in the...
Laura's got it.
Okay.
Laura's sending us over. Okay. So
Laura will be.
I'll talk on that a little bit because so that is Jason Bullman's project through his. He is one of the major developers at Paizo. He is one of the main authors of the Pathfinder rule set, both first and second edition. He has been lovingly crafting Galarian and the creatures and people in it for decades. And he has published under Minotaur Games, his own company, some hacks, he calls them, of the Pathfinder rules, Pathfinder second edition rules. The first one was called Hope Finder. This new one is currently on backer kit. It's still got a few hours left, maybe a day and a half left, and it is called Hellfinder. And it is basically Pathfinder second edition rules in a modern Earth setting where you are some sort of government agent that has gotten into a little bit of trouble, and now you're assigned to a special unit to look at some otherworldly things. So think X-Files meets Hellraiser meets Lovecraftian horror meets I mean, you name it. Go check out his backer kit page for Hellfinder. There's, like I said, maybe a day or two left to back this project. We're excited. I know Jacob and I are excited about this project because this is right up our alley, this kind of game setting, this kind of modern horror setting, but using the Pathfinder rules. So we're super pumped about it. So we wish Jason Bullman the best of luck. He's already reached his funding goals by a long shot, but there are stretch goals that are still in play, and he is looking forward to bringing that to us. And they are conducting a live play on Twitch, on his Twitch channel right now, and we're going to go check him out as soon as we leave here. So until then, good night, everybody. Be sure to like, follow, and all that stuff for us. We'll see you next time. Good night. Thanks, Jenny, for bringing that up.
I'm just ready to see another Pathfinder. I think it would be cool watching Bloodlords raid the channel.
Right.
Be like, hey, I made that.
Yeah.